What's good, family? What's good? It's your boy in the building. Hawks win 2-2 in the summer league. You gotta love it. You got to love it. Hawks win. Hawks come from behind a big time run to get us back in this thing. Get us a dub. Playing 500 ball. Um, which is amazing, which is amazing considering that we got a bunch of just randoms on the team, you know? Bunch of randoms on the team, but they pulled themselves together. Shout out to Tyson, Etienne. If y'all didn't know, Etienne is from College Park. Okay. Brown, College Park. Sharif Cooper, College Park. So it's a little bit of chemistry there. A little bit of chemistry there. I'm excited for the win. Let's talk. We was down at one point 15 points in the second half. But Etienne said, "Hey, I need to show y'all I can make stuff shake." 21 points. 18 points in the second half. 5 3-pointers within a 17-minute stretch of the game. 5 3-pointers within 17 minutes. Like, see, this is the type of stuff that I want to see from our first round draft picks. This is what I want to see from our first round draft picks. What's good, Beezy? But we don't get to see our first round draft picks do this because they never participate in Summer League. So it's hard to speak on them or speak for them when they're not playing. Could you imagine if you get a game like this from, say, a Jalen Johnson? You get a game like this from Jalen Johnson, fans is like, bro, he needs to play. But guess what? We don't get to see that because our dudes don't play. AJ Griffin, nothing wrong with him. He perfectly fine. They did the MRI on his foot. They said there's no damage, but they holding him out to be safe. They playing it safe. Like, you playing it. Why are you drafting dudes you got to play it safe with? That's why I don't understand that. We got draft picks who can't participate when it matters the most as far as development. Jalen Johnson, no summer league. Cam Reddish didn't get to play summer league. DeAndre Hunter missed summer league. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this, man. And now you got AJ Griffin not playing summer league. But this is what I'm talking about when you get to see these players put it down. And now you got some evidence to say, hey, why is this guy not getting the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Why is this guy not getting the opportunity? You got Etienne out there showing you, hey, I need an opportunity. Super clutch today when it counted. Super clutch. Contact layup with 14 seconds left to play, man. Come on, man. That dude is showing something. Now, I'm not saying he's going to get no playing time on the Hawks. What I'm saying is, imagine if this was AJ Griffin doing that. Imagine if this was Jalen Johnson doing that. Cam Reddish doing that. You know what I'm saying? Double O doing that. But our guys, they don't participate in summer league for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But not to take nothing away from our guys. We 2-2 summer league action. I'm excited. And that's what I'm talking about. What's up, Marquis? I just want something to get behind. I want players to get behind for some in summer league. I want a reason to watch summer league, not just to see us get embarrassed. I mean, it was going that way. What's good, Jay? It was going that way for a hot second. It was going that way for a hot second. Down double digits once again. I think every summer league game except the Heat game, we've been down 15 plus points, man, at one point or another, man. But thank God, Etienne said, "You know what? I'm tired of this. I'm finna make something shake right now. I'm gonna make it shake," and that's what he did. And like I said, imagine if that was AJ Griffin doing that. Tell me you wouldn't be excited. Tell me you wouldn't be fired up if that was our first round pick getting it in. You feel me? Tell me if you saw Double O out there doing that, you wouldn't be excited about the season. Tell me if you saw Dre Hunter out there getting it in like that, you wouldn't be excited. It's hard to get excited behind Etienne because you know he's not on the roster. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to really get excited for him because you're like, well, I already know that he's not going to be on the roster. And even if he is on the roster, he's not going to really get no playing time. That's why I want to see our first round picks out here getting it in like that. It hit different when you know a player is going to be on the roster and get some real playing time and you see him out there getting it in like that. You know what I'm saying? Compared to an Etienne, even though he with College Park, excuse me, even though he's with College Park, I mean, he could leave. Another team could come get him. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Etienne, he put it on, man. He put it down. He made his name known today, man. He made his name known. Finally, somebody on this team said, F the BS, bro. F the BS. It's time to go to work. And I love to see it. I love to see it, man. But, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But he did it, though. He made it happen for us. We got the dub. We still, hey, I know it's just summer league, guys. And listen, man, listen, y'all already know I'm emotionally attached to the team. So yeah, I be getting mad. I be getting emotional. Hey, that's just how I am, man. I've been following this team for 35 years, man. Okay. Yep, I get emotional and I'm hyped. I want to win the summer league championship. At this point, I'll take it. So we still in this thing at 2-2. We still in it, baby. We still in it. Hopefully, you know, they can gel. I know it's not a lot of time. I know it's a bunch of randoms thrown together with a bunch of Skyhawks, but if they can get something together, man, get hot at the right time, man, we can make a run in the Summer League playoffs, baby, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm all for it, man. Let me drop the link just in case anybody want to come up in here tonight. We're going to keep it to an hour tonight because I know y'all got stuff to do. I know people got to get up for work tomorrow. I know I got to get up for work tomorrow. So I don't want to take people's time, you know. But, I mean, last time I checked, guys, we have 2 roster spots available. If somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. We have 2 roster spots available. Talk to me, guys. What are you thinking about? What y'all thinking about Sharife Cooper, man? What y'all thinking about Sharife Cooper, man? Like, should we have kept him on that 2-way contract? Do y'all think Sharife Cooper is ready to be on the Atlanta Hawks roster and ready to contribute? Or should we just kept Skylar Mays instead of Sharife Cooper, man? I mean, once again, let me add some context to Sharife Cooper. He was a late second round pick. He probably, when you pick late in the second round, you probably should have stayed in school another year. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring my boy Markeith up here. What's good, Keith? What's happening, homie?
Hey, what's up?
But yeah, I'm speaking on Cooper right now, man. I'm like, if you drafted late second round, we talking like late 30, 35 and up, you
Yeah.
probably should have stayed in school for
Yeah.
another year.
He did come out of college after 1 year. It was at Auburn. So
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. So it's
I got
hard because he's not. Sharif Cooper wasn't a one and done type talent. Because if he was a one and done type talent, one, he probably would have been at a major basketball university. And number
yeah.
two, um, he would have been drafted in the first round, at least the
Well,
first.
he
You
did well as far as college is concerned. Yeah, he did play at Auburn. They have
yeah,
a
but
really good basketball team for
but
sure.
nah,
But
but
yeah,
come
I know.
on,
I get what
Keith,
you mean. I get what you mean.
come
I
on,
get what
Keith.
you
You
mean.
know them real one and dones. They be at
Yeah,
Duke. They be at Kentucky.
yeah.
They at your powers basketball schools. You know, but I mean, with Sharif Cooper, I mean, talk to me, man. How you feeling about Cooper, man? Do you think? Tell me how you feel about Cooper. Do you think he deserves a roster spot on our team?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That's tough right there. That's tough to begin with right there. But as far as Cooper's concerned, from what he did in the summer league, I think this was his best game of the four today. A little more efficient from the field, even though it was kind of bad. He was able to at least get some buckets now. They still need to work on that offensive awareness because yeah, I don't know how you get your pocket picked in the backcourt that one play, which led to a easy two for San Antonio on the other end. Yeah, but I know, man. I think it was a Bowens for the Spurs. Man, he just picked his pocket clean. I was like, dang, I was so pissed. But yeah, still needs to work on the offensive awareness. Still needs to work on the his scoring. Even though he did get a lot of, he did score more points than last game. It still wasn't as efficient. So still needs to get better at finding good looks at the basket, shoot way more efficient from the field. Uh, I think to be honest, throughout the summer league, I think his defense improved a little bit. I think I remember in one game he got like multiple blocks. I think it was like the last game, game
He
before.
had he
He
either
had
had
two
two
blocks.
blocks or he had two steals. It was two
It
and
was
one. I can't
yeah,
remember which one,
it was
or it
one
was
of those
vice
games.
versa.
It
Yeah.
was either him or Clemens that just found a way to get two blocks. It was one of those two, and I think it was against Miami. It was surprising, but yeah,
Let
he
me
improved
ask
his
you a
defense
question.
a little
Let me
bit.
ask you a question right now. And this is for you too. This is for everybody in the chat right
Ooh,
now. Right now. Okay. This is just a hot take question. Is Etienne better than Cooper right now? Right now. We ain't talking about a year down. We ain't talking about with no development. Right now, if you was the GM and I'm the owner and I said, hey, I need you to pick either Cooper or Etienne based off what you know right now, are you rolling with Cooper or would you take a chance on Etienne? Talk to me. And tell me what y'all
okay.
put it in the chat. What y'all think, chat?
Ooh.
What
Okay.
y'all
I mean,
think?
first of all, that's gonna be tough because that's like a neck and neck battle to me. But if I'm gonna implement from the summer league and through college,
No, yeah, right now. If
I
I
got
say
I gotta
Marquis, pick
I gotta
one.
go. I gotta go with ETN, man. That dude's a fucking killer, man. But
Hey,
it's this close, this close. It's
bro,
that
right.
close. That's how
Hey,
close
my
it
boy
is.
Incock said he going with Etienne, dog. He said he
I
playing.
bro, I knew that dude was a bucket getter, man. I seen, hey, shoot, you heard what he played, where he played at in college, man. Shoot, the Shockers, man. Yeah, that's one of my favorite programs in college basketball. Dude, that program is good, really good when it comes to basketball. He was that top scorer in Wichita State for in the American Conference, which is a tough league to win at. But I'm not so.
Okay.
He was impressive. He was catching
My man
fire
Beasley
today.
say he said when Coop was drafted, he said the worst place for him to come was Atlanta.
Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
Let's
I don't
see.
know about that.
My homegirl Jay say I would have kept Skylar Mays in my opinion, but Sharif is not bad. I don't think he's ready. Okay.
Yeah,
Do we have
not
do we still have Skylar Mays? Let me double check, but Mays is not on the roster, I don't think, as of now.
think so.
I don't think he's on the roster. Let me double check. Don't hold me to that. Let me double check that. Incog said Etienne's better. Jay said she taking Etienne. Bruh,
Yeah,
Etienne. I don't know what happened to that guy in the second half, bruh.
man,
Bruh, he
I
went
bet
for
money.
he put 18 second half points. This is crazy. 18 second half point, 5 threes within a 17-minute span, had the game winning steal and the game winning bucket. Bruh.
It was awesome when he got that layup. I was like, oh snap! I was like, yes, yes.
Bruh, I wanted to go
It was
live right after
awesome,
the
man.
game, man, but I had
Man.
I had to do some errands and stuff. But I'm just like, bruh, like
It was
that's
crazy.
the type. And this is what I was saying, Mark Keith, early when I came on. I said this. That imagine if that was AJ Griffin doing that.
Ooh, man.
Imagine
we'd
if
be
that was
excited,
Jalen Johnson doing that.
We'd
Because
be
right there,
excited.
I said it hit different because you know those dudes are already on the roster.
Yeah.
See, it's hard to get behind Etienne because he not on the Hawks roster, and him not being a first round pick. Even if he made the roster, his playing time is probably going to be slim to none unless we run into injuries or COVID. But if you got one of our first round picks doing something like this, who gonna get some playing time sooner or later, now as fans we can speak on that. So then we can say, why is Nate not playing this guy? We know what he can do. Unlike when we don't get to see the players perform and do stuff like this, it's hard to speak for him because we don't know. Only person who really knows is Nate McMillan because he's the one who see him in practice every day. So basically, you got to take his word for it. Hey, this dude not. Obviously, he must think dude's not ready if he not playing him. You know what I'm saying? But when you see a performance like this, now you like, bro, why is this dude not on the roster? Because now you got you got some film. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep telling people that's the importance of summer league for these first round picks. Like I don't know.
And also I don't think he was the only one that had a good day today. I gotta give the Tyrese Martin, he did pretty well today too. Another at least pretty good game, at least.
I don't know if I told you this, but I put a hot take up. I can't remember where I put it at, man. I said, don't be shocked, bro. He mess around and take Hunter position, dog. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. He already handled the ball better. He handles the ball way better than Hunter already. The dude show you he can get buckets. Bruh. Bruh, Hunter better come out here like a damn all-star this year, bruh. Or get the hell on. He can get the hell on because I play this dude. I'll tell Tyree, go and get out there. Go and get out there, T. Martin. That's what I'm going to start calling him, T. Martin. Go and get out there. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying, because when you see our draft picks performing, see, now we can speak on stuff like this. We can't speak on AJ Griffin. We ain't seen nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the reports today, man. I'm reading the reports. They did an MRI on his foot. Ain't nothing wrong with his foot. It's no damage. They said they held him out, bro. They said they held him out for safety precaution. What?
I know. Yeah, I heard Nate say. I heard Nate say that in during the first half, saying that we're gonna keep him off the court for like precautionary reasons. I was like,
what?
I was like, seriously.
Why we drafting, bro? Every time we draft a dude from Duke, he hurt.
I don't get it.
That's Cam, Jalen, and this dude. They always hurt. What's wrong? What's up with this Duke program, man?
I don't get it.
I want because I want to get excited. I want to get behind AJ Griffin, but I can't get behind something I ain't seen.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get behind Jalen Johnson, but I can't get behind the G League stats because they don't count.
Yeah, they don't count.
That don't help. His G League stats don't help the Hawks. I need to see him out here getting it in. But guess what? He's hurt. He can't participate in. Like, this is crazy to me, man. Like, this is wild, bro. And then let me speak on this other topic, man. Did you see DeAndre Ayton?
Oh, I got that news. Yep. 4 years, 133 mil, and then offered it. Then just moments ago, Phoenix matched it.
And people was telling me he's not worth max money.
Man,
All these dudes, every day I used to get up, bro. And first thing I say on Twitter is Ayton to the A. And all these dudes is telling me he ain't worth the max money. Look at him now. He got an offer from a lottery team, and then a championship contender matched it.
yeah,
So you can't tell me he ain't worth the money.
yeah, and it did look like Indiana was going all in on it too. And
They
that
did,
would
bro.
that
They
would have been
even
interesting.
cleared cap, bro. The dudes they got
Yes.
exchanged for in exchange for Brogdon
Yeah,
from the
remember
Celtics.
Yeah, that deal finalized like just before they made the offer.
Yeah,
I got
bro.
the
They cut them. They cut all those dudes, bro. They let them go.
Yo,
They let all them just to clear the cap, bro.
yo. Hey, they going all in, man. Hey, they got a
And
nice
now
young
they-
core. They
look,
think they
now-
just missing that one piece, man.
Now they don't got nothing.
I mean, they still got a pretty good squad though. It would have been interesting.
Yeah.
It would have been interesting though to see Aiden and Turner front court. That would be interesting. To be
Bruh,
honest.
I was trying to
would be
tell
interesting.
these cats, man, bro, we could have had our own big three.
Oh man,
Trey, Murray, and Ayton.
then-
What?
and Actually, we could have had a big four with Collins, man. You don't have.
And
that
then
would
you
be
got and then you got Collins. And
Hunter,
still got Bogey, Hunter.
Yo,
Meanwhile, we stuck with the dude who shoot 40% from the free throw line. Can't score. You can't throw him the ball.
man,
And
that is actually the only thing. Well,
Bruh.
he's pretty much a liability on offense, man. he needs Trey Young to
Feed
help with
him.
scoring. That's basically
That's what he got to spoon feed him, man.
no.
And people mad at me because I kept saying, I said, this is why we won't never win a championship.
Yeah.
Because they too cheap.
Yeah.
But we got Frank Kaminsky. We got a center from the Suns, all right. The one they didn't want.
Just go injury.
And he just came off an ACL.
Yep.
I guess Travis read my tweet. He said, "I'm gonna get you a big man from the Suns. Watch this. Come here, Frank Kaminsky.
Man.
Like, come on, man.
And
Like,
didn't that dude actually eventually fell off the rotation before he even got hurt? If I'm not mistaken.
bro, he was a lottery pick, and Charlotte let him go, man. He was terrible. Charlotte let his ass go, man. He was the 9th overall pick. They was like, man, we're done with this dude, man. Let it just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, and look, I put it on Twitter. I got to respond to this dude, but this dude, first thing he want to do is talk to me about the money. And I'm like, bro, look at the Warriors.
Yeah,
they spit, bro. They got 3 that I know of on max money right now: Clay, Steph, and Draymond. Yeah. They about to re-sign Wiggins. You know he gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they still talk about trying to trade for Kevin Durant. Word is Steph reached out to him, to KD, and I'm thinking, this how you win championships. Spend the money. Stop trying to be cheap and go get these dudes that's broke. You know what I'm saying? ACL, bruh. We got, let's see, Bogey. Watch this. Bogey, Hunter, Griffin, Kaminsky. All of them got bad knees. This is crazy. Like, where's the team doctor? Like, nobody's telling Travis, bro, hey, bro, you keep getting dudes got fucked up, messed up knees, bro.
I know.
When you gonna only person he signed out was healthy was Dejounte Murray.
Yeah. And then I think it was Aaron Holiday as well. I think he was healthy.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think Dejounte had a knee injury. Like, I want to say what, 3 years ago? I think it was 3 years ago.
Oh, that was early.
Yeah,
Okay, that
that
was
was
early.
like 3 years ago, man. And I'm just saying, bro, like when there's an opportunity to add a major piece, you got to jump on that. F the luxury tax.
True that.
Golden
Yeah.
State don't care about the luxury tax. The Lakers show don't care.
Oh my gosh. They definitely don't care. Man, 3 players and they're over the cap. That's ridiculous.
Westbrook
You
at
still can't win.
47, LeBron at 40 something, AD at like 38, 40 something.
It's crazy. And they
Mean
still can't win. They didn't make the
and they
playoffs last year with this. They didn't make
but
the playoffs
but
last
you
year.
know what? But as a fan,
Oh
you
man.
gotta respect that they went out there and tried to get top players.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
they expect you to
meanwhile,
do guys.
in
That's all.
Atlanta, we over here. I can't believe like fans was really getting excited about the Frank getting Frank Kaminsky.
I'm kind of not. I liked him in college, but no, no.
Like, come
I-
on, man. Like, we got the Aaron Holiday. Like, none of this shit, besides the Dejounte Murray, none of this shit get you excited, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I do. I'm gonna be honest. I do kind of like bringing in Aaron Holiday to a 1 year deal. I kind of like that to add that guard depth, and then bringing his brother as well. I do kind of like those moves. Yeah, I don't
What
like the
I
Frank Kaminsky one though.
I think that was a move to go get Justin. I mean, and Justin and Mo Harkless. I think that was a move just to get off the Kevin Herter long money. That's all that
And
was,
it feels a need too, because they're all pretty good defenders if I'm not mistaken, especially from they're all pretty good defenders. So
bro. I just knew we was finna have Aiton, bro. I just knew it.
damn,
We got to do another year. Clint Capella missing
Ugh,
bunny
I
after
know.
bunny. These dudes trying to tell me he's. I hate when people tell me that Clint Capella he's an elite defender. I be like, let me go look at
Nah,
the all defensive team real quick because I don't see him up there. If he was so awesome defender, I don't see him up there on none of the teams. So he ain't
now,
that elite.
yeah, and if I'm gonna say this right now, yeah, I do like Clint Capella's rim protecting defense. I do like that, but to be honest, I would even rather have Yusuf Nurkic as the center instead of Clint Capella right now. He's basically all around center.
I mean, because
He's
these
big
days,
too. So
correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Because these days, bro, you gotta be a two-way player. You gotta be able to play. You gotta be able to defend, and you gotta have some type of offensive game, bro.
yeah, they score
You
your
can't
own.
even hit free throws.
Bro, them things line drive.
Like, how do
You
you
just
do
beat him in the back.
that? Who taught him
Okay.
that, man? Like, you could go get somebody right now and teach them basketball at 40 years old and teach them arc the ball so it
I
goes
know.
in. Like,
If we keep line driving them, that's why it's gonna keep missing. I don't know why some of us keep doing that. I just don't get it, man. That's the weird part. But
I'm excited.
it's still some
I'm
hope
excited.
though. It's still some
It's
hope
some.
though.
I
We
mean, it's
could
still some
trade
hope.
them
I
by
mean,
trade deadline though.
I
We
doubt
could do that.
that's gonna happen, bro. I think the
I mean,
only way. I think the only way we make a trade is if the season turns into a disaster. Because
or
who want to take on Clint Capella money? Who want to take it on? Unless
I
another
would still
team.
suggest. I would
Go
still
ahead.
suggest Indiana. I would still suggest for Indiana. I would
Shit.
still suggest it. I would still
I
suggest it.
mean,
Smile,
bro.
Clint Capella for Miles Turner. I would still do it. I
Shit,
would still
Miles
do it.
Turner. Miles Turner hurt.
Still do it. Hey, but yeah, that's true. But still,
We
those
gonna
matters
mess
though.
around, bro. We gonna mess around. We gonna win about 46 games this year, hopefully.
I-
Probably be out in the first round. I mean, because yeah, we probably be a first round exit.
If we can make it to the top 6, I wouldn't count it. I wouldn't say the first round exit.
Yeah,
We
that's
can make it to the top
shit.
Yeah,
That's the
the,
pro.
the
That's
way the East looked last year. Shoot, first place was 51 wins. So
but that's because the East was competitive last year.
heavily compared. It was
And then
ridiculous.
look at us. We spent the whole year except the last month and a half under 500.
Yep. I know. Yep. True.
Like we was not. I be telling people, I'm like, bro, we was not a good team last year, dog. I don't know what. I think us making the play-in confused people. I was like, bro, if we was a good team, we wouldn't even be in the play-in. What are you talking
Yep.
about? Gerald talk about Clint gonna be second team all defense. You want it? Put some money
Okay.
on it.
Hold it.
Put some money on it.
The type of series you got to compete just to get to that position. You know, you still got Joel. You still got Nikola Jokic. You still got Gobert. That's three right there. If you gotta beat one of those three at
Here
least.
we go.
That's
He
what
gonna
you
lead the
do.
league in rebounding and gonna be top 5 in block. You don't even believe that. Put some money on it.
Okay,
Put
yeah,
some
hold
money
on.
on it. Put some money on it. What's it? What Joshua say? It's called injuries. Oh, here we go.
Here we go
Here
again.
the excuses rolling in.
Yeah, here it comes again.
Here come it. Clint got hurt. Clint won't hurt in the first half of the season when we was below 500. Where was he at then?
I know. Yeah, when he got injured, it was the most unfortunate
Clint
way.
didn't get injured to the end of the season, bro.
Yeah, he got injured till he didn't get injured till like the playing game. That was
Yeah,
the most
that's why.
unfortunate timing of all things.
Yeah, and then I had to correct somebody. It was like John Collins looked like trash in the playoffs. I was like,
That
because
dude
he
came off
wasn't
an
supposed
injury.
to play.
Yeah, that dude just came off an injury.
He was
Into the
still
playoffs.
injured. He only
Yeah.
He only played because Capella got injured.
Yeah. And then
Collins was still injured. He was just coming in on the strength of, he trying to help the team because he knew we needed bodies.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hit that. That's not it. I don't want to hit on injury excuse. Everybody get injuries, dog.
Yeah,
every team got injured. Every team went through COVID protocol.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that, man. Bro, the Nets was playing without Kyrie Irving and still had a better record than we did.
Which is surprising, to say the least.
Come on, man. Bro, we had a 10-game home losing streak. What are you talking about? It's injuries, bro. Where was these? Nobody was injured when we lost 10 games in a row at the house.
I know. Yeah, that was the weirdest thing about it. Last season, to start the season, we were winning basically every single one of our home games and almost lost every single one of our road games.
Bro, the first road trip, we went 2 and we went 2 and 5.
It's ridiculous. Yep.
We got whipped in Portland when Anthony Simons went for like fucking 50.
That dude went nuts. I saw that game. That dude went
nuts. And that was with Trey with 50. He had 50 or something like that, and we still lost.
Yep, true that.
I don't want to hear that injury crap, bro. We was ass the whole beginning of the season. We was ass all the way up to the All-Star break, under 500, getting blown out by the Spurs, blown out by the Pistons. You talking about some injuries, man? Come on, man. You better go talk to somebody who don't watch these games.
True.
I'm there. I watch all the games. I don't want to hear that injury excuse, bro. I don't want to hear it. And I think people don't understand, like, I'm invested in this team, man. I follow it all. So I don't want to hear no excuses. Clint didn't get hurt to the end of the season. And he was a bum before he got hurt. He was terrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it, man. Yeah. I don't want to hear that COVID crap because every team went through COVID protocol.
Yeah, we got hit we were one of the teams that got hit the worst, but still, yeah, everybody went through COVID. Everybody.
But even when we got hit, we was already below 500.
Yep.
In December, we was already yeah, we was already sucking before we got hit with COVID. We had a 10-game whole losing streak, man. Come on, bro. Injuries ain't no excuse. I watch every game, dog. Every game you be at, Josh, I'm watching it. I was just in Atlanta when the Lakers came. I was at the Laker game. We should have lost that game. Malik Monk went for like 36.
Yeah, he went nuts in that game.
Bro, the Lakers shot 40%, 45% from 3 against us in that game. I was like, man, I be trying to tell these cats, man, like, bro, I watch every Hawk game, bro. I don't miss no games. I don't want to hear that excuse. Injuries. I don't want to hear it. Good teams play through injury. Here's a prime example. How many games did Ja Morant miss last year? Huh?
Did he miss a bunch of games? Oh,
he missed 20 games, bro.
And
they went 18-2.
That was ridiculous. They were winning.
They went 18-2 without Ja Morant. I don't want to hear that injury crap excuse, dog. I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah, I got another example. Dallas in the playoffs. They played a couple of playoff games without Luka Doncic. And they still found to win.
They played the first 2 games on the road and still won without Luka.
I know they went 2 out of 3 against Utah without Luka. It was.
And this dude talk about some injuries. Y'all Can't. I watch every game, bro.
Yeah.
Every game. I don't know, man. This dude, he must think I'm some casual. I don't miss Hawk games, bro. I don't care if I gotta stream it illegally. I'm loyal to League Pass. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And
I
this dude
finally
talk
catch
about
it.
injuries,
I
bro. Come on, man.
love
Come on, bro. Don't play
Oh
me,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Don't play me.
I gotta give one player props, man. Major props. Jabari Walker, man, from Portland, got drafted. I think it was second round pick. I think it was like pick 57. Out of Colorado. That dude just got a contract today. He's on the roster.
That's
He
what's
made the
up,
roster.
man.
Yeah, that's
Good
what's up.
job.
He was
That's
playing.
what's
He's
up,
playing
man.
well. Yeah, this Portland Trailblazers summer league team, man, they playing well, man.
Guess who
Plus
we gave a contract to? Frank Kaminsky.
I know.
My boy Beasley say the Hawks are weak. Take it from a 37-year-old lifelong fan. We never get players with attitude. Leagues know we weak. Never scared to come to AT. You ain't lying.
Yeah, you are not lying. Yeah.
Ain't nobody lying. Beasley, if you go back, I don't know which post-game live I said it in, man, but I constantly say we are a bunch of good guys. Okay. And the thing I hate the most, you know what I really hate? When one of the other team players go to the ground. You ever notice John Collins always go help him up? I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you helping up the other team player? Let them stay down there. They don't help you up.
Yeah, that's some sportsmanship right there.
We too nice, man. Like you be nice before the game and you nice after the game.
After the game, not during.
Those 48 minutes, bro. They what the young people say? They your ops.
Yeah,
ain't that what the youngsters say these days? They is your ops for 48 minutes. Stop helping them up off the ground, John. Let them stay down there.
You don't play nice during the game.
The only person who got attitude is Trey. He the only one who be out there talking trash and all that stuff. The rest of the dudes be quiet. That's why they need to put Solo back on the roster. He was the only guy who stood up for us, man.
Yeah. Remember, I think it was the season before in the postseason. Remember?
When old buddy bumped Trey. He bumped Trey.
Yeah. It was it was the New York series.
He bumped Trey, and Trey kept walking, obviously, because Lord, we don't need him kicked out the game.
Yeah, and then Solo
saw that thing from the bench. Yeah. Solo came off the bench and ran up on Buddy, right? Meanwhile, we go get Frank Kaminsky, who stood there and watched Pat Bev shove Chris Paul in the back. He ain't even do nothing for his teammate.
Man, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, that was crazy right there.
We ain't tough.
Yeah.
We don't have no identity. Hopefully we can have one this year and then it's defense, but we don't have no identity. We signing players past their prime, dudes with blown out knees. Like, bruh, I need Solo on this roster. I need an enforcer, dog. I need an enforcer. I need somebody out there who gonna, get some something.
Yeah.
Something. Let me see what the chat talking about. Let me see. Josh said we can't be watching. No, I don't miss no games, bro. That's one thing I don't do. As my wife, I don't miss no game. Beezy say DeJounte is a good pickup, but again, we need physical players. Exactly. And it makes me wonder, why did Travis get rid of Solo? For what? He could have, bro. I understand he put him in the deal to trade him. He could have got him back for the low. And I know Solo was hurt, but I'm not getting Solo to play. I'm getting him to talk that trash on the bench, hyping up our players, and enforcing stuff he see on the court. I don't need him to give me 20, 30 minutes a night. I don't need it. Let me drop that link one more time. Anybody else want to hop up here, man? Want to hop up here? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Listen, I dropped that link, man. Y'all come up here on the show, man. This is a channel for the fans, by the fans, man. Come up in here. Come up in here. Just make sure your camera work and your mic work. Come on up in here. Let's
Oh yeah,
see.
didn't you mention earlier saying that there was 2 roster spots left?
Yeah, we got 2 roster spots, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
I gotta double check. I
Yeah,
gotta double check it.
and they do got 2 roster spots. Should have those spots filled for, I would say, a guard and I want to say a center. I want to say a center or power forward.
We already got 3. Probably gonna need a small forward, I would think.
Yeah.
Because I
Didn't you
think a
say
small
didn't you say
forward. Who
you
we
have
got
enough
small?
small forwards?
No, we got enough power forwards.
Okay.
Unless
Okay.
they think Jalen Johnson can play small forward, but you got Jalen Johnson.
He can play both, actually. He can play both.
Well, we don't know because we ain't seen him. Yeah. This would be a perfect time to see him playing that position in summer league, testing out some moves and stuff. But
yeah.
How you hurt, bro? How you hurt and you don't play? He don't play.
I'm just saying he can play small forward too because he got that athleticism. And
Jalen Johnson, bro, Jalen Johnson, he got hurt doing what? Not playing an NBA game. I know that.
I think it was during practice or something.
Bro, these young dudes is not built like they're not built for a tough man. Like these dudes be hurt all the time, man. BZ say facts. ATL Sports always nice. We always play not to lose instead of playing to win. Falcons Hawk, same story. We weak, bring in some attitude. I agree with you 100%, man. Because you know, BZ, you know, I'm a diehard Falcon fan too, bro. And
same here. You gotta give it to new regime. They bring it. They bring some guys now with some attitude.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm speaking on the Thomas Dimitrov and
that
Dan
regime.
Quinn era when they had the little Falcon filter. They looking. You know what I used to call the Falcons? I used to call us rated PG. We rated PG, man.
Not even PG-13.
Nah, you know what the PG stood for? Perfect gentleman. That's all they looking for, the perfect gentleman. The Falcon, Thomas Dimitrov and them won't looking for no warriors. They want a perfect gentleman on the team with a suit. Be like you need dudes with attitude, man.
Yeah, they were too nice with that. Yeah.
My boy Ricky say trade Nutmeg Ariza, and it was almost something, but Trey nodded his head. Yes, I got this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I remember that play. Yeah, when he like Nutmeg Trevor Ariza. I think it was last season before.
What the rest of these dudes? What the rest of these dudes at? DeAndre Hunter don't even say nothing. He just be standing there, man.
Turn into a guy with some attitude. I mean, they ain't taking nothing.
Beasley say Clint too damn weak. Hey, Beasley going off today, ain't he? Clint is too damn weak. Hunter is smiling when we get dogged. Facts. That's a fact. Collins picking up the other players. Facts. Nate sit there dumbfounded. Facts. Bring me Pat Bev and Boogie if we're not going to play the young cat. Let me tell you something about Nate, man.
I would say sometimes he gets mad, though. But yeah.
Look, I say this, man. I'm a Nate supporter, but like I said, this year, bro, he got 25 games, and if we ain't where he need to get up out of here. But let me tell you what get on my nerve with Nate McMillan. I don't mind him not getting texts. What irks my nerves when he be on that Zen talking soft bit. When he do this, we're like a fist. We all come together, and we got to. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. You got to get the players turned up.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody trying to be on that Zen shit. You ain't Phil Jackson. See, Phil Jackson got championships. So I'll listen to the Zen shit because I'm like, okay, his Zen shit works. Nate's don't. Nate, hey guys, we formed a fist and they can't break. Get up out of here, bro. Like, these are grown men you talking to, man. These ain't your kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We about to go to war, and you talking about we formed the fist, and man, come on, man. Like, where's the energy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
He be tripping me out, but like I said, I love Nate, but guess what, Nate? You got 25 games, bro. You got 25 games. If we don't think where I think we should be, you need to be fired, dog.
Yeah. Thing is, I actually want to see him succeed with this team. I actually want to see him
succeed. Mean, I want him to succeed, but bro, this dude, man, bro, his press conferences always the same crap. You know, guys. I'd be like, bro, you got no, like, you. If I had to listen to him, bro, he would put me to sleep, bro. Like I would have to, when he talked to me, I had to put on like some NBA YoungBoy or something so I can get turned up for the game. Cause I'd be like, this dude and got me tired talking this 5-finger fist crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about you just say some shit like, hey, we need to go out there, kick their ass. That's what we need to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Who the dude on the bench when we getting our ass blown out? Be like, hey, bro, y'all playing like some hoes tonight. Y'all looking like straight hoes out there, bro. Like, we need a guy like that.
I'll be laughing if someone says that. And during the game.
Shit, I would. I'd be like, bro, we out here getting our ass whipped. We look like some hoes, bro.
Yep.
I would if I was a player, and I'd be saying that stuff at the press conference. They'd be like, hey, hey, DeMar, what happened? We played like shit. That's what happened. We shitty. Like, I would keep it so real on them games. When we lose, I'll keep it. We suck.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just like, God dang, bro. I'm so mad that Ayton, we're not getting Ayton, bro. I'm so mad. I'm stuck with another year of Clint Capella, and these casual fans gonna see Clint is like elite defense, bro. He ain't elite.
You know what's something? I think the Hawks ain't the only. I think we ain't the only ones that's mad we didn't get Ayton. I bet money Brooklyn's mad they didn't get Ayton.
Well, see, Brooklyn, they couldn't get Ayton because they would have to trade. They would have to do a sign and trade.
Yeah.
Because they already have what's his name? Ben Simmons.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Ben Simmons is already on a max rookie contract. So if they would have to move Ben Simmons in order to get DeAndre Ayton, because Ayton is about to get the max rookie contract extension. You can't have two, you can only have one.
And you know what's something too?
Yeah.
They could actually still trade for Ayton if it's in a 14 deal. You know, because I heard like a possible trade between I think it was Brooklyn, Phoenix, Indiana, and Utah to get DeAndre Ayton, Donovan Mitchell, Ben Simmons, and Kevin Durant to the places they want to go to. I think that was it.
Now it's interesting, but see, that's not gonna happen now because
of Indiana. Indiana tried to snag him up for that. I think it was that 4-year deal earlier today.
Yeah, they maxed him, bro. They maxed him, and it's like this, and it's like this. Why we didn't max him? Oh, I wish I was a reporter, man. You know what? I think I'm gonna clean my act up so I can get into these press conferences, so I can ask, hey, why we ain't go after DeAndre Ayton? What was the hold up? You don't think DeAndre Ayton is an upgrade over our current starting center?
Shoot, I know. I know it is.
I mean, I need to know. I need to know, man, because at the end of the day, Clint is very overall. He's just an average ball player, bro.
Much.
He's never been close to making an all-star team. Never been close of being on the all-defensive team. His best year with us, he was the third best center.
Yeah, I think that was year 1 when we had Clint.
That was the first year.
Available.
That was the first year.
Yes, after we made the trade.
Yeah, and guess what happened? Teams figured it out. He went from 15 points and 14 rebounds to 11 and 12 because teams figured. And then you saw what happened. When he tried to play, they shut down the pick and roll.
Yep, they shut down the pick and roll.
Yeah, then he got hurt, which.
And then in the Miami series, they exploited Clint Capella's weaknesses big time. Seriously. Then Bam didn't have to defend him half the time, and it was just.
What he said? Let's see. Let me see what the chat talking about. He say, Kevin Huerter look like a young Raj over here hating. You're very unprofessional. Okay, Marquise.
What?
Yeah, he said I'm unprofessional, man. Man, listen, this a fan channel, bro. We fans. This ain't Bally Sports.
I know. If you want, man, why not you just come over here and say it on the live show right now?
He ain't coming up. He ain't coming. All he do is troll. He keeps saying, first of all, my name is not Desmond. Marquise. It's
It's
Damon. There is no S. Why do you keep putting the
yeah.
S in my name, man? Please get that
Don't
right.
get
And why would I cheer for the Spurs when I've been cheering for the Hawks probably longer
man.
than you've been alive?
Spurs gonna be in a rebuild for the first time. What, 2 decades or so? I mean,
Yeah, what
no,
Josh say?
keep cheering for
Clint
them
gonna
Bulls, man.
ball like he always do. You consider last year balling, Josh? You consider Clint was Clint was balling last year. That's what you telling me? Because you said like he always do, like he balled out. He didn't ball out last year. He
No, he didn't.
regressed in every major stat. But that's considered balling? See, you
No,
know why people don't like me, man? Because I'm not a homer. I'm a diehard, but I'm not a homer. See, I'm one of them fans. I don't care who on the team. If we winning, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who get the glory. I don't care who make I don't care about all-star games. I don't care about stuff like that. You know why? Because I've seen all this already. I've seen Dominique making an all-star game. I've seen Steve Smith, Mookie Blaylock, Mutombo, all they do make all-star game. Joe Johnson. I've seen all this stuff already. This about 100 times I've seen this stuff. Guess what? Let's look up at the rafters. It's no championships up there.
basically, yep.
It's no Atlanta Hawk championships up there. I don't count that St. Louis stuff.
Yeah, I don't count it either.
I don't
That
count
was
it.
one in St. Louis. I mean, geez, not Atlanta. I mean,
So
geez.
I don't see no banners up there. See, I don't care about all that stuff that younger fans care about because I've seen it tons of times. I only think I care about one thing: championship. As the Atlanta Hawks, we have not even made it to the finals.
Yup. True that. True that.
Not even to the finals.
Mhm.
And all these moves that these GMs make, I've seen it already. I've seen it already. You know what
And
I'm
you know,
saying?
so,
What are you talking
you know,
about?
it's also surprising too.
Go ahead.
I think they're the only ones, only professional sports team in Atlanta that hasn't made it to the finals yet, or at least a championship game or series. The
Yeah.
other five made it at least, and
Bro,
three. And
even the soccer team has a championship.
I remember that year. That
And
I was excited.
and Atlanta United ain't even been in 10 years in MLS, and they already
Exactly.
have a championship.
And, you know,
Meanwhile, okay, hold on, let me correct this guy. You evaluate players and not the organization.
what? Hold it.
Okay.
What?
Blame bad owners, dumb GM, stupid coaches. So you telling me you haven't heard me up here bashing Travis Slink?
Yeah,
I've been on Travis. What you talking about? You ain't heard me up here talking about the ASG, the Atlanta Spirit Group. I've been bashing them. You wasn't up here when I said hey, we the only organization where the owners set up their own GM to get fired.
seriously.
How you think Danny Ferry got fired? Because our own ownership was beefing with each other because we had like 12 different owners in the Atlanta Spirit Group. They was beefing in court, and get what? And then they set up Danny. They recorded Danny Ferry, and then leaked it. Who does that? Who leaks who records their own GM, and then he say something out of pocket, and then they leak it. They could have easily said, you know what? I'm offended by that. We need to go ahead and fire Danny Ferry. They leaked it so that everybody knew what he said.
Wow.
Who don't trash wrestler? I already said we cheap. When I say the organization is being cheap, that's Travis and the owner, because those are the two dudes you got to convince to spend the money.
Mm-hmm.
Landry Fields don't count.
Yeah, it doesn't not count.
He don't count. Your president, basketball operator, and the owner, that's the one you got to convince, hey, man, we need to spend this money to get this guy. So don't tell me I don't talk about us. We broke. Ferry was fired due to reading that quote. Who do you think recorded the quote and leaked it, Marquis? Don't play me, bro. I told you, man. I know this team, bro. I follow all of that. What are you talking about? They could have easily fired him. Watch this. I'm finna school this guy right here. Ayton so good The Suns didn't want him.
What? Oh, they back up. The Suns didn't even give him the ball enough so he can actually shine. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm finna destroy your argument right now, Watts, Josh. You know how I'm gonna destroy it? Because the Suns just matched the max contract.
Yeah, they don't want to give him up.
Ayton is going back to Phoenix. Josh, where you at?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying when these fans be trying to question me about what I be saying. They don't even follow this stuff. What are you talking about? Ayton just got max money from the Pacers, and the Suns just matched it. Let me pull it up for you. The Suns let him sign an offer sheet. Bruh, this how I know you're not smart, man. This how I know you're not smart. Okay, let me explain to you how you play it. If I want a player who is restricted, a restricted free agent, meaning I can match any offer, guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to outbid myself. I'm going to let another team set the market. And then guess what? If I think he's worth the money, then I'll give him I'll match it. What they did, what the Suns was doing, they was hoping no one was going to give him max money. And then they was going to come out and probably beat the offer by like a little bit, by a couple million. But since Indiana maxed them, which they didn't think Phoenix was going to match max money because they're known to be a cheap organization. Okay, look up their owner. Everybody know their owner, Sarver's cheap. That's why they gave him the max money, because they didn't think Phoenix was going to match. But guess what Phoenix did? They matched it. Look, Phoenix had 48 hours to match the deal. Guess how long it took them to match the deal? 30 minutes.
Yep.
It took them 30 minutes.
It took them that long.
So don't tell me the Suns don't want him. Come on, man. Like, these dudes don't be following ball, man. I don't know why I be responding to these dudes, man. You always give Nate a pass when you know he's stubborn and stupid and can't implement a system. What are you talking about, bro? That's the main thing I talk about. We don't have no offensive system. They just run down the court and stand there. What are you talking about? I've been screaming it. I've been screaming it all last season, bro. And then I just sat right here and said 25 games. If we not where we need to be, he need to go. Didn't I just say that?
Yeah, you said that.
I don't know what these
earlier today.
I just said it again, like 10 minutes ago. Like, man, bro, these dudes is hilarious, man.
Man, this sounds like some of these dudes got just got some short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
Seriously, how y'all forget like an instant? I mean, dang.
Drew said Ayton has no defense. Okay.
Oh,
okay. I ain't make sure you come back here, man. Because guess what? I'm gonna tell you what Phoenix gonna do, man. The reason Ayton didn't want to be there is because his usage was going down.
Yeah, no,
right. He wanted the ball. He wanted to be a part of. He wanted to get his. He wanted to be a part of the winning. He didn't just want to be a big man, just a rebound. He didn't want to be a Clint Capella.
Yeah, he wanted to be one of the primary options on the team.
Right. That's why he was mad. That's why he didn't go back into that playoff game, because they told him they was going to get him involved and they didn't do it. I bet you money Phoenix said, we're going to get you involved this year. They were just waiting to see was anybody going to give him max money. They was going to match it the whole time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because if it only take you 30 minutes to match the offer sheet, you was already going to give him the money. You were just going to let him test the market. That's what that tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And see, these dudes don't really keep track, because Drew just said, I'm glad the Pacers got him. The Suns got him, Drew. He is back on the Suns.
Everybody should have got the news. They just
these dudes don't know what they talking about, man.
Seriously. I mean, gosh.
These dudes be casuals, man. You know for a fact that Bud will win 60 wins with this team. Let me tell you about something about Bud, man. Okay. Let me tell you about Coach Bud. Coach Bud, excellent coach. You know where he messed up at? When he tried to be the coach and the president of basketball. Who you think gave Kent Bazemore 4 years, $60 million? Excuse me, 4 years, $72 million. Bud did.
That was way too much.
Bud gave him that money, man. Bud,
off the bench too. I mean,
why you think the
jeez.
owner? Why do you think the owner went and got Travis Link? Because he's like, oh, Bud is tripping. And guess what he said? The owner said he'll never do that again. He'll never have a coach and let him be the coach and the president again. He'll never do that again. The owner said it. So I don't know what y'all be talking about, but Bud is an excellent coach. I didn't want Bud to leave, but guess what? Bud left for two reasons, man. He left for two reasons. One is because he lost the job as the president of basketball operations. They wanted him just to be the coach. So his ego was hurt. Number two,
I think it was the team had internal rebuild.
Yeah, he didn't want to coach a rebuild. Yep. But said, I don't got time to be coaching the team to win 25 games. And he knew Travis was going to blow the team up. Even though Travis said, and if you go back and watch Travis Link's very first interview, he said, oh, we're still going to be competitive. Bro, that's slick talk for, hey, we need to keep these people buying season tickets, but I'm going to trade everybody. And guess what he did? He got rid of Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
He let Millsap contract run out. He didn't even offer Millsap a contract. He let it run out. Let him leave. We lost. Yeah.
He was balling for us, man.
What these dudes talking about, bro? What these dudes talking about? I follow this, bro. I follow this team. People must think, bro, I'm obsessed with the Hawks, bro. I follow this team. I read everything. I be hunting the information down. Come on, man. I know this team, man. Come on. I know it. I've seen all this 10 times. Oh, well, let's build through the draft. Bro, go look at our draft history. Started 2000. Started in the year 2000. Look at our draft history. I don't have no notes, bro. I'm talking to you just like this. What notes? What note? This my notepad up here, bro. Come on. Year 2000. We let's see. We done drafted. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you, we drafted 2 NBA champions. We drafted Paul Gasol, traded him.
Yeah.
Jason Terry, he played like 3 years, traded him. Okay. Then we end up with idiots like Josh Childress, bum. Let's see. Josh Childress, bum. The landlord, Sheldon Williams, bum.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a bum.
Marvin Williams, bum. Well, Marvin was only a bum because he was the number 2 pick overall. He actually had, if he was picked like 10 or 12, he had a decent career. I think his career averages, I want to say Marvin career averages like 14 points. It's like 14 points. 15. Yeah. 15. So if he was picked number 15, wouldn't nobody complain. It's just his draft position and the fact that he was, I don't know why you're going to draft number 2 overall and draft a dude who don't even start on his college team, Billy Knight. But, hey, Billy Knight was actually ahead of his time because Billy Knight was trying to get the whole team to be 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". He already saw where the wave was going with the big guards that you have now, like Luka and stuff like that. He was just ahead of his time, and he didn't get his plan to go off. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. Man, look at this dude. Bud was forced to be the president because of Ferry's situation. It was Russell that promoted him when they purchased the team. Russell was the reason for what happened to Millsap. He stopped a trade. Okay, let's talk. Bud was forced to be the president because of Ferry. Who set Ferry up, number one? Who set Ferry up? It was the ownership, ASG. They set Danny Ferry up. Then Wrestler bought the team. Then he made Bud the president instead of going to get a president of basketball operations. Wrestler was being lazy and cheap.
Yeah, that was an early mistake. Yeah.
And made him the basketball. Listen, this how stupid we look. He had Bud the coach, then had Bud president, but still had Wilcox as the general manager. What? How do you, bruh? How do you have the general manager, right? How do you have? Listen. This how crazy this look, man. Hold up. This how crazy this look. You have Bud as the coach. You have Wilcox, the general manager. The general manager can't even do nothing because the coaches also hit the general manager boss.
Oh, makes sense.
This is so stupid. Bro, our front office is so dumb all the time, man.
I know, yo.
We got the most dumbest move, bro. We traded our best player in franchise history because the general manager. Oh my God. Go look up why Dominique Wilkins got traded. Go look it up, man. Dumbass Rick's son. Come on, man, bro. Don't tell me about this front office, bro. Don't tell me about this. And I'm gonna tell you something. Let me see what he say. He said Wrestler could have kept Ferry. Bro, he couldn't keep Danny Ferry, dog. Not after the ASG leaked the stuff. That's what I just said earlier, Marquise. If you open your ears and listen, they could have kept that under wraps because Ferry was doing a good ass job. Ferry came in here and got Millsap, Kyle Korver. We had Al Horford. We Teague. He went and got Damari Carroll. He was building something.
That was a nice starting five, to be honest.
Exactly. But our dumbass ownership
ruined it.
Recorded the general man. Like, who does that? Like,
I don't know who does
I'm
that.
gonna record his balls. He recorded the general manager and then leaked it. So no, Tony Russell could not keep Danny Ferry. Why do you think Danny Ferry didn't come back? He stayed on our payroll. And then remember, Danny Ferry even issued an apology. But the worst place to be a racist is Atlanta. Okay, is Atlanta 90% black? Yep. They wasn't finna let that ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So come on, man. Ferry apologized, but the fans wasn't good. They weren't gonna let it ride, bro. They weren't gonna let it ride.
Oh yeah,
come on, man.
You got something that they want to mention though. So like,
I know all this stuff, man. Don't try to play me, Marquise. I mean, what? I know all this stuff, man. I was 38 hot. I'm like, please bring Danny Ferry back. But I knew once that stuff hit the news, it was a wrap. Even with the apology, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
They don't want to mention something about them trade rumors about a certain player. Usually when trade rumors happen, there's always a couple teams that want that certain player. It's weird that an all-star type player and only one team wants him.
Who you talking about?
That's so weird. Kyrie Irving. Lakers the only team that want him.
Because of his contract, man. The contract.
Other teams that actually have the access to do it, but it's they don't think they'll seem to be reliable enough to be on the team.
Bro, it's all about, does your performance trump your extracurricular bullshit?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it
was Kyrie, and Kyrie has shown that he can't be the leader of the team. Remember?
Yeah, I remember
that's why he went to Boston. He didn't have to leave, bro. He could have stayed in Cleveland with LeBron and kept winning.
Exactly.
But he wanted to be an alpha dog.
Yeah.
And what I think, listen, it's hard to be a leader of men. It's hard. That stuff is not easy. So when he went to Boston and found out how hard it really is, look, because LeBron make it look easy.
Yeah.
But he found out how hard it was. Look what happened in Boston.
Yeah,
you know what happened in Boston? Kyrie plays, they don't do shit, right? Yep. Kyrie get hurt, they go to the conference finals twice.
I remember that year. It was shocking how good they are without him.
You see?
It was shocking.
That's crazy. And that's why Kyrie know better, man. He know. And plus his game, bro. Kyrie is too much of a ISO player, man.
Yep.
That's why the Nets, when you watch the Nets, even with KD, that's why they look like they just play one-on-one ball, because Kyrie game is ISO ball. That's his game. And don't get me wrong, he's very good at it.
Oh,
But that's not. Remember what Kobe said? He said James Harden's style of basketball would never win a championship.
Ooh, he might be right on that.
He said it. Kobe said it, bro.
Yeah, he might be right on that one for sure.
Kobe said it.
What happens? You gotta see what happens with
he said it. He said Harden. That's why you see Harden game change. Now that's why he left and went to Philly. Now he with Philly. Now guess what? Now he taking less money, so he gets some more people on the team.
I was shocked by that one. I was actually shocked by that news. I thought he would actually opt into that big time contract. I was like, what, 47 mil?
Well, what I'm thinking is, bro, he opted out. He didn't opt out so they can win. He opted out. This is just my thoughts. I think he opted out because Daryl Morey, his homeboy. So Morey probably was like, hey, opt out, and I'm gonna get you on the back end. So they're probably gonna get him a longer deal. Now, he might not be he not gonna be making in the 40s, but what he gonna be doing is he gonna get a longer deal. So it'll be like 3 years, probably around 30. He definitely gonna get 30-some million.
Have to, yeah. He too.
Yeah.
He's
so
good enough that type of money.
It's a win-win for Harden.
Yeah, well, downside is he kind of regressed to his usual self. He kind of regressed a little bit.
Yeah, and he know them Philly fans was on his ass too.
Yep.
They was on his ass. And that's what I'm saying about us as Hawks fans. I watched some Philly dudes, right? RB, and it's another Philly guy, right? Who taught 76ers ball. Bruh, they show them no love. They like, this dude ain't producing, bruh. Hey, he's, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, in Atlanta, but he's hurt. We come up with excuses on why our players are not performing to the standard. The Lakers, bruh, Laker Nation, they don't do that. You saw, bruh, Laker Nation, Westbrook was making $45 million last year, right? He played terrible. You think Laker Nation gave him a pass? Bro, they got Westbrook on TV talking about, they got Westbrook, a former MVP, on TV talking about, I can't even bring my family to the stadium because the fans be doing it. Bro, in Atlanta, what we do? Well, give him a break. Give him a break. He's playing hard. He's injured. Man, come on, man. Why we don't have championship standards? Meanwhile, these dudes, listen, man, let me tell you how backwards some of these fans is, right? Meanwhile, in Atlanta, they be mad at John Collins, right? They be like, Collins can't dribble. I be like, DeAndre Hunter can't dribble, but you ain't mad at him. And he's supposed to dribble. He a small forward.
Exactly.
They be like, Collins don't have no post move. I be like, your center don't have no moves.
Exactly.
Why you not mad at him? He can't do nothing for you on offense, but you mad at the dude who give you 16, 17 points. You mad at him, but you ain't mad at the other dudes. Like, it's crazy to me, man. Let me bring my boy Mike on. That true ATLian right here, man. What's up, my guy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing, man. What's up? Chilling, bro. Chilling. We was talking about the summer league game, but I'm sure
I think I missed that part, but I came in on your rant and your trip down memory lane and stuff like
that. No, man, I only get a trip down memory lane because this dude Marquise over here trying to call me out, man. I'm just trying to tell him, man, like, bro, I follow this team, man. Like, come on, man. I want championship, man. I want championship. I'm past all this other mumbo jumbo. I'm done with the build through the. I done seen this stuff. I don't know how many times build through the draft, bro. Our draft picks have sucked. Okay.
Yeah.
Take away Trae Young. Watch this. I'll say Trae, Al Horford. Name me another draft pick that we drafted that made the All-NBA. I mean, that made all rookie team.
Ooh. I can't say his name. No. He wasn't good as a rookie. He was good as a rookie, but he actually turned into a really solid player, though.
That's what I be saying. Yeah, that made an all rookie team.
I mean, we drafted Nick. Did he make an all rookie team?
We didn't draft Nick. We didn't draft Nick. Utah drafted Nick.
Yeah, we actually traded
for him. We got Nick on a draft day trade.
Draft day trade. That's what I'm thinking of, the draft day trade. Well, technically, we ain't draft trade, so you can't count trade. You ain't gonna.
Oh, I can't even count him
now. I'm just saying, you got to use the same thing. Then.
See, I was about to say Josh Smith for a second, but he wasn't that good as a rookie, though.
He didn't
turn into a good player down the road, though. He has to do.
But Josh didn't really get no PT like that.
Yeah, I only said that. I only said that just to say, like, I've been following the team that long. So when people say, "Hey, we gotta build through the draft," I'm like, bro, for somebody like me who been following the team for a long ass time, I done seen all this shit already 10 times. Okay. And that's why I'm at the point.
I get both sides. I get you. I get your stance, but then at the same time, I get the fact that we got to build through the draft. Because I mean, what's the number one thing everybody say? Don't nobody want to play for Atlanta, this and that, and all the other bulls. So, like y'all said, we ain't got no championships. We ain't even been to the finals. So really, the only way slick is we got to draft. It's just that we keep having horrible regimes, and like, this is probably the best one so far that we've had in like forever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, arguably since, like the 90s, maybe.
Yep, since the 90s.
And you know what's also something too? Building through draft can work. You gotta pick the right players for it to work.
Well, maybe if we start picking people that's always hurt.
I know.
That's the problem. I agree.
They always, bro. Mike. I try to get excited, okay, about AJ Griffin.
Yeah,
bro, he already hurt. So I'm watching. You know me. I'm going through my Hawks news, and they did an MRI on his foot. It said nothing, no damage, but the Hawks held him out because they want to be safe. What?
Really? Goodness gracious!
Hey, you ever noticed? Go ahead, Mike.
I mean, I'm gonna say the Hawks probably. I mean, I don't blame them, but the Hawks probably got, like, at this point, they probably got a little PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Like, the MRI saying it ain't nothing, but like, bro, after Dre, Kevin Huerter had surgeries like literally every off season. I mean, Bogey just had surgery. I mean, hell, Clint stayed hurt. I mean, bro, like, they probably like, man, no, we just gonna play it safe. And then too, they already. I take it as like they probably not anticipating him playing at all this season outside of like probably some G League minutes or something. But what pick was it? 16?
16.
AJ Green? Yeah.
16.
16. And JJ was what, 19?
Yep.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson, it was 19.
Yeah, so AJ probably be in the G League, you know what I'm saying? He probably down in College Park. So I don't think they too much.
I don't think it's probably. I think it's a guarantee. He's going to the G League.
I mean, he don't really have a choice because, unless he does something in training camp. But I mean, and that's why I was harping on playing in summer league, because now you can show what you can do. And get, now you can build up a little bit of hype. And as fans, we can say, man, you know what? I wish Nate would play this guy because we seen this guy do A, B, C, and D. You know what I'm saying? Instead of.
But they don't. No. You already been down that road, bro. I was watching your last show and stuff like that, man. So for me, it's kind of good. So fans don't get in that stupid trap and thinking that like, oh, we gonna play this rook who showed well in the summer league, like. If you ask me, Coop and JJ played decent last summer, but at the same time, did they see any PT? No. But you know me, bro. I was during the whole season. I was like, why should they get PT? There's really no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people got to understand. Trey had the ultimate green light and like freedom to do what he did and like go through all his mistakes because we were tanking. We were literally trash, and we were planning to be trash. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're removed from that now, where they're looking to contend and be a playoff team. So there's really no room for error like that. And he's not finna play over no Justin Holiday and Mo Harkless unless that boy literally like that dude. But like if he was that dude, we wouldn't have got him at 16. I don't think so.
Well, they said same thing they said about Jalen Johnson. He was he was a projected top 5 pick coming out of high school, but the ACL injuries kind of dropped them down. Blah blah blah. The same crap we hear every year, man. Listen, man. I just want to get behind somebody that I know that's gonna be on the roster. So like Etienne had a good game today, right?
We should have took my boy though, Demond. We should have took my bad, but we should have took my boy. No, not we ain't have to draft him, but I'm mad, man. Kenny Lofton. Kenny Lofton.
I knew that dude was good. I knew he was good.
I'll tell you this, Mike. I'll tell you this. If Kenny Lofton would have had an ACL tear, we would have picked him.
That's true.
Because we only pick people that's injured. We only pick people who are injured.
Right. I guess his weight didn't seem like an injury or something like that. They should have treated that like it.
Yeah, he must have had Slank probably had flashback of Amari Spellman. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, man. You're like never again. But Amari wanting to kill this Kenny though, man. And Kenny, like, you know what I'm saying, he just be slept on because of his height and his size and stuff like that. Though. But anybody who kept up with Kenny Lofton or whatever, you know that he was like killing with the US under-19 teams and stuff like that. He was killing all the top talent. That's his, you know, his age range, stuff like that. He go at them boys. If he would have stayed in college one more year, he wouldn't have been at Louisiana Tech no more because he was really about to transfer. And all the top teams in college and stuff, like the real top schools, were on his list and trying to get him to come. But he decided to go and enter the NBA draft or whatever, and he went undrafted. But you know the Hawks worked him out though, right? Before the draft, stuff like that. So it's not like we didn't see him and we didn't bring him into Atlanta and work him out and take a look at him. Like we saw him, like that's what upsets me. Like we saw him here in Atlanta, worked him out, got hands on and everything, and it was like, nah, we don't see no room for you.
And when it got a guy with 2 blown ACLs, like you can't make this stuff up, man.
It's ridiculous.
You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up.
I would have liked Kenny on a 2-way, bro. He would have had you hyped in the summer league. He would have had you behind somebody. That was the guy that you could have been behind. Like, oh yeah, this. Yeah. I really wish, you know, I was on Kenny for a minute, man. I was trying to put it out there. I was hoping that we get him, man. A team like Memphis, like that makes sense. They do those type moves. I feel like they kind of consistent, like them, Miami or whatever. They kind of consistent finding like late talent or undrafted guys that have you like, damn, where they come from, you know? And like I feel like that's where this regime got to get better at. Like we if it's not a top 20 pick, man, we suck. And then at it, and then it's really like outside of the top 8, man. It's like you start questioning.
So what do you think something like that? Do you think that is that us missing on a player like a Kenny Lofton? Do you think that is that an issue with our scouts, or is that an issue with our coaching or general manager not being able to see the talent that Kenny Lofton had? Because I mean, like you said, he obviously one. He must have been doing something if he was about to transfer to one of those power schools in basketball. And number 2, we worked him out. And I think I read it when you put it in the chat when you said we worked them. Now, what did you say? You said something about it was something to where you said we worked them out. Like you were saying, like, how did we work this dude out? But we didn't notice his skills. You know what I'm saying? I just can't remember how you worded it in the chat. I can hear you.
Okay, I froze on the screen, look like though, but I'll just make sure you hear me still.
Yeah, I can hear you. So, do you think that's something on the scouts? Because I mean, we worked them out, and like you said, we didn't have a spot for him on our roster for a guy like that, or do you think maybe they saw him at a position that we had already occupied? You know what I'm saying? Because sort of like. You don't think he kind of remind you maybe the build, not his play style, but his build similar to like Double O? You don't think like they have the same type of build? Maybe they saw Double O and was like, you know what, we got O, we're gonna have to pass on this guy. What made you think why they passed on this guy.
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. The only thing I can think of is his height and his weight side and his weight combination. That's the only thing I can think of, and they just decided to stay away from it because I mean, in the past they said they just, I mean, with like late picks and stuff like that, they said they go for like best available or something like that. And then again, Kenny went undrafted. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing for like a little two-way deal or whatever. Just sign him. You know, bring him into the summer, summer team, and then get him into training camp. Like, but I think what I was saying is like, yeah, like that's mind blowing. Like, at first we were so upset about the summer league team, and I'm like,
Right.
we worked Kenny Lofton out. We saw him with our actual eyes in our gym, and we said that he couldn't play on this summer league roster. Like, seriously?
Got
Like,
to be kidding.
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, that don't make sense though. But I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I really can't explain it, man. But I mean, it's a little leak or something like that. I can't name the stuff, whatever though. But I know Landry Fields was looking at some folks in town today. But it's it was some kids, I think they from Africa. It's like this 16-year-old or whatever. He like 6'10" or something like that already. You feel me? And like folks kind of look at him, man. And I don't know if you know Demond though, but like, I don't know, it got to get better, bro, because like really the Hawks, man, like the way it's becoming in Atlanta and stuff like that, like I don't know what the term would be, like ground zero or whatever, but this is probably like the best place to be, man. Especially with them recently opening up the forget the name of it, but they got that big gym and organization thing that's down at the Atlantic Station area where kids from like the age of like 16 to like 20 or something like that, like they get they played there or whatever, and they make the minimum they make is 6 figures, bro. Like they start out at 100,000 deals, whatever. These 16-year-old kids, 17-year-old kids. So it's top talent and all the stuff, bro, that's here. I mean, shoot, you can look at the last decade, really is like the lottery picks. Go through all the lottery picks. I mean, they might not have went to Georgia or Georgia Tech, but like it's a lot of top Georgia high school basketball players that get drafted out there. I mean, cool for me. So, but it got to start turning around, man. It got to, man.
I know what you're talking about, man. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like I don't know how many people follow like European soccer, but it sounds like, well, not even European. Take Atlanta United, for example. Atlanta United, you have your first team, which is your main players, but you also have your own
yeah, they have a second team.
My mind went blank. You have your own developmental team. So like in soccer, since
that's how Freddie Adu was something like that for a minute, wasn't
Freddie Adu?
Yeah.
Well, he played for DC United. He was he came up. It's like just like you said. So imagine what you talking about, right? But that whole thing was owned by the Hawks. So you teach them how the Hawks play ball. So they come up as basically an Atlanta Hawk. You know what I'm saying? So like in soccer, they do the same thing. They'll go out there, they'll find you when you got 10 years old and they'll sign you and bring you to their academy to where you learn how to play like the first team. So, and then you just move up, every year you get better until you can get promoted
NBA
to the first team.
They don't have nothing official like that. But the guys that like I said, I can't talk too much about it because the guy who like sent me the video stuff like that, he was like, man, don't post it. Stuff like that though. But
So you can't do that you can't do that in American sports. You can't do it because we got the draft.
All the kids that he was showing me though, like they were here in Atlanta, and it was other like NBA teams watching them and stuff like that. But they're part of the NBA Without Borders type thing, whatever. And they were brought over from Africa. They was already, so they already in a sense, got them on teams' radar and stuff like that. Like I said, these kids only like 16 years old and stuff like that. So it's kind of wild and crazy. But the problem, but Landry Fields was there,
It don't really matter because we have the draft. In European soccer, they don't have a draft. You go find talent and you develop your own talent. See what I'm saying? What sucks here is you can see the 16-year-old all you want. You can love him and everything, but guess what? He got to go in the draft.
But that happened to us already, though. That happened to us already with the infamous Giannis.
Yeah, the Giannis thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like but we got to do something, man. We got to do something. I wish we would draft healthier players because I find it crazy that he drafted the best player available. You telling me the best player available is a guy coming off 2 ACLs? That was the best player available at 16. I find that hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? Now, once again, I could be wrong. Maybe dude come out, but bro, when your knees is jacked up, it limits your lateral abilities. You can't move lateral to keep up with these NBA defenders, dog. This ain't college. He ain't gonna be playing some bum ass team every 4 or 5 days, and then you had that one elite match. Then you play another 3 or 4 bum team. You going against dudes every night who get paid to play ball, who try to make a name for themselves. Yep. So if your knees is jacked, how you gonna be a good defender? Because that's what they said he was. I didn't see him play.
Well, that is a shooter.
I went and looked at his highlights at Duke. I wasn't like blowing out the water. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I do understand that, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I do understand that Duke does play system basketball. So
it's not just Duke. That's college, period. But at the same time, yeah, I understand. Because some people were saying that about, I think I listened to y'all last show, and y'all was kind of talking about Banchero game and stuff like that. And like, college does that, man. That's the thing about players a lot of times or whatever. It's like the NBA game is going to unlock their game a lot more.
Right.
Like you probably see more of their potential like in the high school level, because then when you get to college, yeah, it's going to force you into a system. Yeah, college is a lot better than it used to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not as like rigid and, you know what I'm saying, textbook as it once was, but it's still not as open paced and fast paced as the NBA game is. You know what I'm saying? So it's why, like, yeah, some guys or whatever, yeah, like their game just kind of get unlocked a little bit more in the NBA level because a lot more isolation opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you get that space,
right,
and everything like that. So you can kind of like really be in the bag like that. Whereas, yeah, like I said, Banchero, I mean, he showed a lot of his skill and talent still, but like I said though, but the NBA is really gonna like allow him to then too he's gonna be in Orlando where he's gonna get plenty of opportunities, basically like Trey. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to get the chance to work through all his mistakes. You know what I'm saying? He can have a 10 turnover game. He's not gonna get bent. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be able to keep doing his dude.
Speaking of Orlando, bro, they can run out a whole team with everybody above 6'10".
Yeah,
that's like whole 7-2 squad basically. That's
God dang, bro. But yeah, but like and to piggyback what you said, the college system can that shit can also hide your deficiencies too. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's not a lot of NBA supposedly is supposed to be playing man defense, unlike college where you really play a majority. You can just go zone, to have anybody's deficiencies or whatnot, but hey, don't get me wrong. I want AJ Griffin to succeed. Don't get me wrong now, but I'm just giving my opinion on what I see now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say the dude is a bum or a bust. I'm just saying I find it hard to believe that at 16 he was the best player available. I find that hard to believe with the ACL tears. I mean,
exactly. Yeah. In the fact with me with AJ Griffin, all I'm asking for is this: one summer league game. That's all. At least one, please. Today would have been perfect. Test that foot, test that leg. See where you at that foot. If you need to improve your lateral,
our training staff, I'm about to say medics like I'm in the army. What's these people? Share care. They suck.
Share care. I don't even know what it is. What's a share care?
Ain't they supposed to be the hospital? Ain't that some type of hospital? And they built the
ain't no hospital in Atlanta called Share Care.
It ain't. What about I thought they was the ones. Didn't they build a damn little training facility that the Hawks have?
I think he's talking about
Emory.
It's Emory Health.
Emory. I think they don't fall part of Emory. I thought they was part of Emory.
I don't know what Share Care is, bro. I really don't.
Bro, wait, we running around here with we sponsored by cats we don't know.
Yep.
Hey, shit. I guess Tony
Hey,
Russell
bro.
like, hey,
Like,
whoever paying the bills.
why the Hawks not sponsored by like Coca-Cola or something like that? Like how Orlando's sponsored by Disney World. Why we ain't got Coca-Cola on the that
You know
makes
what'd
more
been dope?
sense to me.
You know what'd been dope if we had, say like say you took a bunch of Atlanta businesses and they came under just one banner just for a sponsorship. That would have been dope. Like you sponsored by like businesses in the city, in the area. I thought that'd be dope. So and they just fall under one name. That'd be dope. But I don't know who Share Carrier is, man. I thought it was part of the damn.
They name on it. I gotta look that up though, man. Share Carrier. Like what? I don't know. That just got me thinking about some Care Bears for some reason.
Now I thought it was part of Emory and they built the training facility. Whatever. I don't care, man. Cause shit.
I don't know. Somebody drop in your comments. They can let us know. But yeah, I don't know what Share Carrier is, bro. I have no clue.
But I tell you, man, we stay with knee injuries, bro. Dre knee jack. I didn't even know Bogey knee was that bad.
I didn't know that
he needed surgery. I knew he was injured. I knew he was injured in the playoffs, but I didn't know it was surgery injury type. And what's wrong with Jalen Johnson? How you get hurt? He don't even play.
It was a foot with him too, right?
Yeah,
doing what? It won't doing what, man? What was he doing?
I don't know, man. But dancing at the club.
And then when we drafted Cam Reddish, I don't think Cam Reddish played any summer league, right? He was hurt every offseason, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was hurt too. Yeah,
he had the oblique joint. He had the first year he had the oblique. Second year, I don't know what was wrong. He ain't played the second year, so his summer. I don't think he played no summer league at all.
I don't think so. No,
I don't think so either.
Yeah, Travis Smith need to start. He need to start drafting some healthy dudes, man.
I know. So guys is gonna be available at least.
Jesus, like he even traded for Clint Capella when he was hurt.
Bruh. Remember you heard my theory about Clint though? I haven't told you that.
Talk to me.
Yeah, bro. I think Clint gonna have a good year this year, bro, because he played well every other season, dog.
What's a good year for Clint?
Every other year.
What's a good year
for Clint? It's every other year, bro. Every other year is when he played deep.
So
well,
tell me,
bro.
so what type of stats should he be put?
Yeah, what's the stat line?
His best year with us
was the season before.
He had 15 points, 14 rebounds, right? That was 2 seasons ago. So
that was his average.
Yeah, bro, he was almost like a top. Yeah, he was a top. To me, he was a top 5 big. That first year.
And he finished like what? Like in rankings for like defensive player, right?
No.
Actually, yeah, no.
He was in defensive play. No, he was the 3rd center.
He
wasn't 3rd overall for defensive player of the year. No.
But even so, though, I think he get back to at least that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he gets back to that season for us.
I don't think he gonna get it, bro. I personally know. You know what I think? Tell me if I'm crazy. I really think they're gonna try to phase him out for Okongwu, because you know what I noticed last year when Clint was healthy. Even when he was healthy, I want to say March, April, May. I want to say around May. I kind of noticed his minutes. He was playing less minutes, and Okongwu minutes was going up.
Yeah.
Now
he was being trash.
I noticed that, and I'm like, And then now I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. I could be wrong, and then you see Okongwu say on his exit interview, he gonna add a jump shot. So if he comes back with a jumper, and I'm just saying a jumper just from the elbow, something like what Al Horford used to do, just something mid-range, I could see maybe starting Clint Capella just to keep his little ego up, but I could see them saying, "Hey, go get Capella," and putting O in, and then you can have O with Collins. So now you got a center and power forward. They could switch, but they both can shoot. I mean, I could see that. Now, on the defensive side, I don't
Yeah, they want
know,
to.
but
Yeah,
because
as far as defense, yeah, they're gonna have to double team the opposing teams big, like basically like what at the time or so. But yeah,
but
offensively it can
I
work.
could see
Come
Clint
on with
Capella
double
getting
low.
phased out, man. So I mean, not saying
But
that
I
he
mean,
not go.
that's not hard to believe though, because Clint, Gallo, and Bogey was all brought here in a sense because we couldn't wait on the rest of the young guys. So
Yeah,
once the draft picks and the young guys show themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like it was already, I mean, you know, I miss Gallo already, you know, that was my boy, but I already knew that he was probably only gonna be here for a couple seasons. Same thing with Bogey. Bogey came along because heck, Kevin couldn't never get right as far as in his head goes. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I mean, yeah. So I can see that with Double O. You know, another thing I would say, you know, Double O really the last one, but at the same time, Double O was a top draft pick. He was high in the draft, but like they made Nate play Double O. Like they said, like they had to tell Nate that you need to play Double O at least a few, like handful of minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
basically, you know. But like the rest of these guys, I'll be trying to tell fans though, when you not top 5 or you know basically top 10 and stuff like that, bro, like they ain't, it's not going to be something to make you know they're gonna be like, nah, you need to get some type of burn and stuff like that. But a top 5 pick, like yeah, they usually you know because also too like contract wise, like you getting paid more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
when you're a
You
second round and later picks and stuff like that, they not, you know, it's still politics in this. You know what I'm saying? It's like fans be on that tip too. And like, man, they not finna just play this rook over a guy that they got making dollars on 12 mil a year, even though he sucked. But like, bro, you don't have to do
that's
something for this money.
I tried to tell Cass that with John Collins. I was like, bro, I said, even if Jalen Johnson did have all this skill, I said, bro, they are
He
not
not playing
gonna
up.
let a dude making $23 million sit on the bench.
yeah, that's
It's
not
not gonna happen. Now they
not
may
gonna
sub
And
his
then
ass
you
out
can't even
early.
trade him. You do that, you can't even trade him. Definitely.
Yeah, all you do is hurt his value. I be
Yeah,
trying to
That's
tell
it.
people that, man. I'm like, bro, they not gonna play. Jalen Johnson ain't getting no burn, bro. One is because Jalen Johnson, you know, he dropped in the draft. You know,
yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't even finish Duke. He quit
mhm.
early.
Nope.
Yeah,
He quit. And he quit his teams in high school. He was swapping around. So he built the
Yeah,
little rep of like not
yeah,
sticking stuff through.
yeah. I was trying to tell people that, man. I said, unless this dude was in practice and he was showing some type of generational type talent,
Yeah,
they was
straight LeBron.
never gonna play him over John Collins. John make too much money to be sitting on the bench, and like Mike said, you hurting your own player's trade value by benching him. Yeah, I don't want to call it a
Yep.
bitch, but by making him come off the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
He
it
completely
make you
hurt
look
him, man.
stupid as an organization. Why you get
And
this
then you
dude?
got an overpaid bench player. Like ain't nobody finna do that. Like I don't know.
Exactly.
It just doesn't make
Exactly.
sense. Some stuff that fans be, you know, I understand the emotions and stuff like that though, but like yeah, you know, it's just
Exactly.
some stuff you think about. It's like it's not logical. Like it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? And then they
Yeah,
compare
I'm
us to
trying to.
like other teams. It's like, look, bro, like we're just not the same boat right now. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
That boat has
yeah.
sailed where we got tons of room for like, you know, rookies and error and stuff like that. Like that boat sailed, man. It definitely
And
sailed. Now they done made a move for Murray. Like that junk
yeah,
definitely ain't
that
finna
defense.
and that's
happen.
what I be trying to tell Cal. I be like, bruh, when they spent the money on Collins, when they spent
Mhm.
they extended Herder, when they extended Clay Capella, right? And like
Yep.
y'all know, I was drinking the Kool-Aid too. So I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
let's
sit here in
do-
front. I say it all the time. I
let's
drunk the
do-
Kool-Aid and they made my stomach hurt. But once they signed gave that money out, bro, I knew it won't no, they weren't playing no rookies, dog.
Mhm.
You don't put out that money and say, hey, let's put these rookies in and see what they got. No. And then it didn't help. We started the season terrible. So now you got the coach trying to get wins because he don't want to get fired. So he not gonna say, you know what, guys, let's go play Jalen John. Let's see what he got. No, he like, hey, I need everybody out there. I'm trying to win games. I'm trying to keep my job that I just got. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's why I be laughing at people when they say, well, Nate said we won't developing. I'm like, no, Nate didn't have to tell you that. You should have saw the moves we made to let you know they was done trying to go to the lottery. They was done with that.
Yeah,
You don't spend that money to go to the lottery.
True.
So like
Nah.
us not making the playoffs would have been a disaster. Thank God we won the
That's
play-in
for sure.
game. It would have been a disaster. You go
Yeah.
from Eastern Conference Finals to not even making the play-in to
Yeah.
and you spent all that money. So 60 million to Kev, another 40 to Clint on the extension, and the Collins extension at 125, and you don't even make the playoff. I mean the play-in, but that'd have
Yeah,
been disaster. That's why you had Travis Link come out there and say, yeah, I shouldn't have signed. I should have signed some of them people. I shouldn't have brought back. Yeah, idiot.
Yeah.
But you
I
know,
was
they call me a
saying that
hater.
right after the Buck series. You know, I about to say, yeah, you know me after the Buck series, I like, man, we gotta make some moves. But you know, they decided to run it back and everything, and they found
But
out the hard way. But at the
they
same
added-
time,
they
even
added-
though I was like,
You forgot though, Mike. You forgot they added the All-Stars, man. They added 2 All-Stars, TLC and Gorgie Dang, man. Game changers, bro. Game changers. Like those are the type.
Still don't get Georgia. I still don't get that. That was just we need to fill the roster out, man. That don't was just that ain't make no sense to me.
I think those more
at
like
all.
filling
I
that.
mean, the line was good though. The line was nice. I wish the line was
Yeah,
still here.
that was legit. I got to tip my hat.
That was
cap
actually
for that.
yeah,
That was a
and
good
that was through
move.
trade. That was through trade. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good pickup though. I'm with you. Hey, I wish we could have kept DeLon right. I'm with you on that one.
Hey, now we gotta see the line though. He's still in the division.
He watched
Hopefully
him.
on the
Yeah.
help of the league.
Shit, we gonna see him about four or
Four
five
times
times
a
this
year.
year.
4 times a year.
Yeah, hopefully he don't help them out too much though, man. But yeah, DeLon is a solid player, man. He definitely a legit backup point guard. And I mean,
And
shoot,
he turned it up too at the end of the season. He turned it up on the
yeah.
offensive side a little bit at the end of the season.
he
You know?
start getting his feel and stuff like that. That's what kind of suck about it. And I know it can kind of suck for him as a player. It's like now he going to another team. You gotta, get
Start
accustomed
over.
again and go through this and that, start over again. But it's like, hey, it would have been cool to at least give him 2 seasons because then he would have had this year already. Like you said, towards the end of the season, you could tell he really start kind of understanding his spots and stuff like that on the team offensively. And yeah, man, yeah, that dude, man, he played some. Man, it was beautiful to watch him on defense a lot of times. I mean, Murray gonna be the same way though, but it's just we just was lacking that in so many players last year. It was like, good gracious, man. So DeLon was just literally stood out above everybody, But
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was gonna ask you jokingly though, bro, who you think gonna win the ring first, the Hawks or the Summer League Hawks?
Summer League.
Ooh.
You know why I say Summer League? Because it's less talent. Shit.
It might
It's
be
less talent.
something.
We ain't got to deal with no Giannis. We ain't got to deal with no damn Heat. We ain't got to deal with no 76ers. Hey, we just need these Summer League cats to get hot real quick and make a quick run. And guess what? Don't let us win that. Don't let us win the I'm gonna celebrate like we won a real title. Watch me. I'm a cry and everything. I'm like, thank you, Jesus.
Hey, I'm slick with you. Everybody was roasting that Summer League stuff. I was like, hey, shoot, I take a ring.
I said it on the show, bro. I said on the show. I said I'll take Summer League ring. I'll take all season move ring. I don't give a. I'll take anything that get me a banner. Hey, you know what, Mike? If we win a Summer League, they need to put a banner up.
Nah, you know what I say? Put it though. Now don't put it in the State Farm though. They gotta put it in College Park. You gotta put it in College Park.
Or put it put it on the training facility. Put it up in there.
Yeah.
Put that
Oh yeah,
shit
he
up.
definitely gonna put it there.
Yeah, I want a team picture and everything.
He said team picture and everything.
Yeah.
Nah, hey, I feel you.
Hey, what's the what's the stuff Sports Illustrated always give out when you win the title? Like the Braves won the World Series, you get you can order a Braves championship shirt.
Man, we ain't finna have no commercial for no Summer League promoting no championship gear, bro. And then they say the Braves, right? That's the only one that we done had. They get to have a commercial that be like, hey, this year's champions, you can buy it here and this and that.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Say you always want another team,
hey,
whatever.
Since I got you up here, Mike, talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on Sharife Cooper, man? Right now, do you think he deserves a roster spot? on the Hawks?
It's tough. Right
So,
now,
yeah,
I don't necessarily think so.
Or
I
do
don't
you think
necessarily
you could,
think so.
or
It's
do you think you
probably
could go out there and find in free agency? Because what would Sharif be, the third point guard? He be
he'd be the
third.
third point guard. He'd be the third point guard.
You
he
or you
not.
think
Yeah,
you
he
could?
ain't gonna play over Aaron Holiday.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still saying he'd be the third.
So
He'd
you
be the
don't
third.
think right now he deserved to be on the roster right now?
Man, like I
It
said,
will
it's
be
tough,
close.
man. I mean,
It's tough.
probably the only reason I'm thinking about it because he's a Georgia kid. I mean, if he wasn't like probably from here, I'd probably definitely be like, nah, he probably won't be here. I don't know. It's kind of hard, man, because I felt like Coop was making progress and stuff last season, within the G League and stuff like that, though. But
Oh, he was.
it's just,
Especially second half.
I
so
said that
so
last year,
it's
man.
tough.
Yep.
I mean, not last year. I said that last show. Like, I'm baffled
Yeah, I think he
because
did.
last year he played decent in summer league, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the G League, he started off slow, but in the second half, he caught fire. So that's why I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this dude play in summer league. And it looked like, bro, that last game when he went over, bro, it looked like somebody just grabbed the dude out the stands and said, hey, go play the NBA, go play some NBA basketball. Just make it do what
What'd he do tonight, though? What'd he do tonight? Today?
Bro, he ain't really do.
How you do? I missed it.
Another
Another disaster game? He ain't stand out like that again?
Not a disaster, but he didn't stand out because the boy Etienne took all the shine, bro.
Travis Etienne was kicked.
Etienne took all the shine, bro.
Yeah,
that boy
but
came
I
out.
kept seeing his name mentioned and stuff like that, and that's the thing about it too. I mean, Coop know this. I mean, it's basically tryouts, man. When you trying out and stuff like that, you gotta stand out. You gotta repeatedly stand out, stuff like that. In some form or fashion.
Hey, that boy Etienne, I don't know if you watched it, but let me give you a quick rundown.
Okay.
He led us on a 16-5 run.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he had 21 points, 18 in the second half, 2 steals. Look, he had the game-winning steal, then went down and hit the game-winning layup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I like that. I like to hear that.
I'm like, bruh.
It was amazing. It was an amazing performance from him.
Bruh, I'm like, I know Cooper feel that pressure now, dog.
It don't sleep on that place.
But see, and that's my point. And that's my point about playing summer league. Like, you could put pressure on people. You can that organization, our organization right now, is probably sent back like, bruh, we gotta look at this dude real close before we decide to go with Sharif Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
We got to look at this guy real close before we decide to go with Sharif, because we only got 2 roster spots, if I'm not mistaken, that's open right now.
And Etienne playing point guard too, right?
Yeah, he plays shooting guard. I think
shooting guard.
Okay, I mean it depends. What was May's contract? Mays was 2-way last year, right? Or no?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
He was 2-way. The first year he was 2-way. I want to say he had a regular. Matter of fact, let me stop bullshitting. I'm gonna look him up right now.
I think JJ had, in a sense, the regular deal, but I think Mays and Coop was the two-way players. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I know Mays had a 2-way contract.
You right on Jalen Johnson, because he was the first round pick, so he had regular
a regular contract in a sense.
Yeah, I think Mays had a regular contract like towards the end of the season. Last season, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
he had to have a regular contract because he never went down to the G League. Let me look him up real quick.
Who, man?
Yeah,
last year because when you're on a 2-way, you can only play 50 games at the NBA level.
Yeah,
I don't recall him going to the G League last year. Now that I think about it, no. I don't think, maybe if he did, it was for a very short period. But I don't remember him going. Let me see.
Man, Mays ain't never see the floor now.
Oh, yeah. We gave him he had a 2-way. We converted his 2-way to an NBA contract.
That was yeah.
He was signed, bruh. It was a 1 year. Rest of the season deal at $34,000. He's an unrestricted free agent right now. He unrestricted right now, so he's not on the roster.
They need to bring him back.
Yep, that's exactly what they did. The Hawks. Matter of fact, it was April 7th. He was on a two-way all the way up until April of this year. Then they turned it to a regular NBA contract.
Okay. So yeah, so bro's right then. So yeah,
Yeah,
they changed it later in the season or whatever, like I said. So,
yeah.
but that's what I thought. I thought he was like on two ways. He started out that way. But yeah, I actually like May's progression. I feel like he was progressing, and yeah, not getting any type of burn or anything like that though. But the times that he did get onto the court, like Mays wasn't shying away from anything or whatever. I feel like he was playing tough. I feel like the only thing that's
Right.
wrong with Mays is stay slow. I mean, I can't necessarily call him slow. I feel like if Mays played in like the late '90s or at the latest like early 2000s, he would get a lot more respect. He's like a more of a, you know what I'm
You know,
saying? Like
when you
just
say
older.
when you say he plays slow, you know that reminded me. He kind of play. Obviously, he don't have the skill set or the talent, but he kind of played the speed that Jason Kidd played at. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I'm
think
saying that style, like, bro.
yeah,
I'm
Kidd,
thinking Mark Jackson. I'm thinking Andre Miller.
yeah.
I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? He might
He
not
like
be as good as an assist guy, but it's that pace of
yeah,
those style point guards.
he looked like one of those dudes. He playing if you on the court, he playing fast, but when you
Yeah.
watch him from a distance, he looked slow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't from a
Yeah.
distance, he don't look like you be like, man, this dude's fast. But I bet you if you was on the court, he actually is moving, gain speed. You feel me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he probably blow past me all day, I'm sure. But you know what I'm saying? within the league
Yeah,
stuff like
man.
that, you watching Trey. He definitely know Trey and stuff like that. Or today's point, like you said, you see Westbrook and John Wall and
Yeah.
all these guys flying down the court. He's definitely, not like that. And I think that's probably what hurt him. He got a little older style game, but I feel like his offense and stuff like that, the first time that we saw him, has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, he more like a controlled pace. You know what I'm saying? Like he not just.
I feel like it's good, and he can kind of interchange between the 1 and 2.
I mean, we gotta ask Nate why the dude ain't getting no burn.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Speaking, oh yeah,
he should. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. He probably should have kept him over Sharif Cooper. I ain't even gonna front, but
Oh yeah, speaking of John Wall, y'all see that working at with the Clippers?
Bro, they gonna be serious, bro.
I know they were serious beforehand.
You gonna have a health, bro. You gonna have a healthy Kawhi, a healthy Paul George, and John. I know John Wall ready to ball. I know he ready because he wants to still play with Houston.
Because they still got like Eric Bledsoe or whatever.
Right? They got him on the block. They said they got him on trade block.
Okay.
Actually, with John Wall, him and the Rockets agreed to a buyout. Then he signed, I think it was like a 2-year. I think it was like what, $13 million to the Clippers.
Yeah, because he still wanted to play with even though Houston was rebuilding, he wanted to play, but Houston was like, nah, pimp.
Yeah.
We're
gonna shut you down.
Oh, Bridget, you thinking about Houston? I wanted to ask y'all this real quick because I kind of had, and some people was asking me like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You think the Hawks, you don't have them rated higher? Let me see, like, I'm gonna find the poster real quick though. But it was a question about like, you know how you be seeing stuff online, man, all the NBA, different pages or whatever. But anyway, it was talking about ranking who you thought had the best young core in the NBA or whatnot.
Oh, the best young backcourt.
No, not backcourt, just the young core, best young
core. Oh, core. Okay.
And it was actually asking to like rank them. All right, so I'm gonna name the 10 teams that they had. They had Memphis, New Orleans, Cleveland, Boston, Atlanta, OKC, Toronto, Detroit, Houston, or Orlando. I don't think that's in the order for them or anything like that though. But I'm gonna tell you my order real quick. I said I felt like Boston number 1. I mean, just off them two.
That's Jaylen Brown and Smart, right?
No, Jaylen and Tatum.
Oh, my bad. I keep thinking back. I keep thinking backcourt. You said core.
No, not backcourt, just young core. So even so though, that'll be Jaylen. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and then probably Williams would fit into that core with them, a young guy. You know what I'm saying? And he's a good defender. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Cavaliers, I kind of put them up there, and Pelicans and Memphis I put before the Hawks. And then I had Toronto last. I had OKC after the Hawks, and then I had Houston, Orlando, and Detroit. Like I don't know, I feel like them, like OKC probably a little bit above. I feel like Houston, Orlando, and Detroit, but them three kind of I feel like in the same boat. And I'm trying not to think about like winning too much, but just as like young core overall potential or whatever. And it's kind of hard for me if I'm not thinking about winning. It's hard for me to have the Hawks kind of high, honestly, bro. I mean, it helps because we just got Murray, so it's like okay, you got to add Murray to it. But like, really, for me, it's just Trey.
It still fits the timeline,
bro. Core, man, core, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I'm excited with Detroit, man. I'm excited with Detroit.
Wrong with that.
K, Ivy, damn, my mind went blank.
I forget the other dude, no, but it's one more. It's a third guy they just got like what last season?
He was a forward, right? He was a forward.
I can't think.
I know
they added Jeremy Grant, so they'd be Grant.
No, hold on. No. Remember they traded Grant to Portland.
That's right. That's right. It's Cade, Ivy. Who's the other dude? My mind went blank.
I know what you're talking about though, but that Detroit got a nice little core to build with.
Detroit's exciting.
They're big, man. They're young big. I think it's Isaiah Stewart, man. But you see, still hit threes, man.
Let me see.
Man,
OKC, they got a little something. They got a little something. Giddy,
they got a lot
SGA,
Giddy. OKC got a lot of something. They whole team with young scores.
Yeah, my problem is I can't get the winning part out my head. That's why every time I think of OKC,
that's what I said. Try and get the winning part out your head. That's Giddy, what I had to do.
So they got Giddy, Chet, SGA, Dort. That's 4 right there. Okay,
yeah, that's 4
that's something to build with.
Houston got like 4 of them.
Houston,
I don't know all their names.
I like Cleveland, Mobley, Garland.
It's Mobley, Garland, and I want to say Jared Allen, but I don't know.
Yeah, Allen going to that group. They still got Colin. Okoro's a wing defender guy.
That's right. They got Marvin Bagley. Yeah, Bagley. Detroit also got Bagley.
Detroit got Bagley. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Detroit do got a Bagley, but that wasn't the person I was thinking of. It's another guy, another young guy.
They got somebody else this year. I can't remember.
I think that for Detroit, I think he's talking about that small forward. I think his last name, I think it's Hayes, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
No, what you're talking about, but damn.
But when I look at
our already talked about Orlando, bro. Like Orlando, I really messed with Wagner though. And then they just got Pablo. You already got Isaac.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you, if what's his name turned to be something, go up another level. Markel. If Markel come up another level, you have Markel, Wagner, Banchero. They just bought what's his name back? What's my man name? The top. Damn.
Don't forget about Cole Anthony. Don't forget about Jalen Suggs.
No, not Banchero. Mo Bamba. They bought Bamba back.
Yeah, had to bring him back.
They did bring Mo back.
We got Bamba back. Orlando got a little something. They just probably need just experience and probably start adding some vets.
Oh yeah. You mentioned what Houston got.
But when I look at us, man, listen, man.
Okay.
2 years ago, I would have been excited. I was more excited 2 years ago with Kevin, Trey. We had just drafted Hunter. You had a young Collins. I was real excited, man. But now, if I'm looking at us now,
we all was still on Cam, man.
If I'm looking at us now, core wise,
that's what I'm saying, bro. It was hard for me to put us too high like that.
Because you know what? Because I think one, Dre, to me, just my opinion, Dre has been a disappointment, being a number 4 overall pick. So Dre kind of fell off. Yeah, he kind of fell off for me. It's more now.
I would say Okongwu kind of panned out the best.
Well, I mean, I need to see Okongwu. I can't. I can't really say he panned out. You know, he drafted number 6 overall, and he not starting.
Yeah, that's
Now
true.
that could be because of Nate or whatever. I'm just
That
saying
could be.
I would be more excited about a Kongwu if he was starting. Then I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, a Kongwu. But obviously Trey.
Yeah, obviously Trey. Yeah.
We got Trey. We got Trey.
I want to say John Collins because we actually started with him.
We got we got Trey. I want to say
Man, I'm
Collins,
telling you,
but
man.
bro, we don't even use the dude, man. So I
We
mean,
got Trey and Murray. In my opinion, we got Trey and Murray. That's what
nah,
because you got to add Murray to it now. Because Murray, a young guy,
Me
you know he's
too.
gonna be part. He
hey,
ain't
I'm
going
excited.
nowhere.
Hey, I'm excited about. Hey, you see, I got mine on already. I already got his jersey.
You already got the jersey.
Yeah, you do already got it.
I already got it.
Already got
I'm
the Murray.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah, I
excited.
can't wait to see
I'm
it.
excited,
I'm
bro.
excited about Murray too, though, man. Like, well, I ain't gonna say it like this, man, because I mess with Trey. You know, Trey the boy, man. You know, he the homie and everything like that. He been here, but like, I mean, we talk. You hear me talk about basketball a lot of times, though. But like, as a basketball guy and stuff like that from afar and stuff, I've slicked like Murray. Like, I'm not gonna say. Well, I don't even want to say it, man. It ain't no better than Trey or nothing like that, though. But it just certain things I appreciate from Murray. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just ecstatic. Yeah, like shoot, I get to have both of these guys now. Like that's dope. But like, yeah, bro. Like you remember, I was on Trey head about his quote after we lost to the Spurs here in Atlanta. Trey, it's hard to play when they making shots like that. Like nigga Murray was busting your up down the court.
I think he had Murray had a triple double on this. He had a triple double.
Actually, yeah.
Man,
Yep, that exactly.
In Atlanta when they blew us out. He had a triple double, man.
Bro.
Hey, man, I was hating Murray. I was like, man, I was just like, bro, somebody guard this guy, man. Like,
I know.
But you know what? You know what I like about Murray? I think he brings that same competitiveness like Trey has. You know what I'm saying? Just listening to his interviews, I don't think Collins, Hunter, they're not. I'm gonna say it like this. They may feel that way, but they're not vocal out there. Like when you see Trey talking shit, throwing up the A, talking to nutmegging cats.
Like that.
Yeah, I think Murray brings that same type of energy and competitiveness. And I think that's probably why you hear Trey say, hey, we was talking 3 weeks before the trade was done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I think Trey recognized that also too.
Though, is I wonder if him and Trey, when did they connect? Was it before All-Star? Or was it just literally at the All-Star, they connected, linked, and they went on? Because Murray older than Trey. You know what I'm saying? And Murray wasn't necessarily, you know, one of those top of the top guys either necessarily. So it's like, yeah, I wonder, but at the same time, that's the benefit, and we always been saying that we want Hawks players on the U.S. team and constantly at the All-Star games. And Trey one of the players who got the start, who get the fan vote, and he talks. Like Joe ass used to never talk to nobody, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the point of you going? You know, and Joe used to get on the court, not even want to shoot. So it's like, okay, that's cool though. It's like it's good to know and see Trey being in an environment like, what the heck? At least we know Trey gonna be recruiting for us then.
They probably linked up when he dropped that triple double on our ass. When they blew us out. He probably talked to him at the All-Star game, but once DeJounte came and dropped that triple double, Trey was probably like, hey, let me make a mental note. Let me reach out to this guy as soon as the season over with. He probably was really thinking about his ass in that Miami series. Like, if I had another dude like a DeJounte, maybe we wouldn't be in this situation because I can't pass the ball to none of these dudes out here. None of these dudes want the ball. And
sorry about that.
It's cool. I'm just talking shit right now, man. But
no, man. Hey, some of them wanted the ball. And if I say DeAndre, you know, he got the ball. He was doing this thing. Hey, man, don't get me back on that Miami jump, bro. Cause like for a whole like I don't know, bro. Probably for a good minute. But I was pissed off at Trey, bro. I'm really upset.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of people like, man, you can't blame, you know me, but I see stuff a little different than everybody else. And I'm like, bro, Trey, you pissed me off. I'm gonna let Trey slide, but his ass quit against Miami, man. He gave up.
Yeah,
he was like, but I don't know what to do. And
Hey,
that boy, he just like bumped this. He was like
the
bumped it. Cause real talk, we could have
bruh,
won that last game that put us
you
out
you
the
was right,
series.
bruh.
We could have
You was
won that
right.
last
Cause
game.
guess what, Mike? The funniest shit in that last game was when Hunter got hot, right? And Trey
Yep.
passed him the ball. And at one point near the end, Trey gave him the ball. He was like, "Go ahead and do
Yeah, I
your
know.
thing."
Like,
I'm like, "What?
go ahead.
You gotta be
Bro,
running
we
with him,
never
man."
seen Trey do that. Trey
He
don't
said,
do that. Trey
hey,
don't
he-
do the ball up, and then when
he-
somebody looking to give it back, he like, go ahead, bro.
He gave him the ball, bro. He stepped back. He was like, "Go ahead." I'm like, "Oh my god, we are terrible, bro. Our star player, like, F it, it's over with." I was sitting here just like, bro, only the Hawks, man. Trey was like, "Man,
Yeah,
y'all need to start earning y'all check out here, man." You know what I'm saying? But
Trey gave up, man.
man,
He really did.
yeah. Let
Them
me hop
boys
off
putting
here
them
though,
through it.
man. Let me hop off over here, dog. Y'all know I gotta take a trip to the garage, then go to bed. Gotta go to work in the morning. Man,
I
but
see you, man. I'm about to take a trip too, man.
shit.
Okay.
Hey, chat. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to my guy Mike, my guy Markeith, stopping through, man. Hey,
Before we get off, want to mention one more thing just in case. For anybody interested in WNBA, just a heads up. Y'all do want to check out WNBA game tonight? Go on Facebook. It's a game on Facebook. If I'm not mistaken, I think it just started like not so long ago. But if y'all interested in that, yeah. Interesting season.
Oh girl. Ron Howard, she out there hooping, bro.
She's still hoop. Yeah. Hey. Dean, 10-13 is the record sounds bad, but
I'm just saying,
bro.
It's a reason. It's a reason why they was picking number 3, and then traded up. She can't come change the whole franchise by herself, but at least she give you a reason to check for them. You know what I'm saying? She give a reason to check.
I used to like watching Angel, so I'm get behind her, man.
Angel reminded me of she reminded me of Dominique, bro. No help.
Yo, you feel like Dominique? I get the comparison, but for me, I felt like she was the WNBA Westbrook or something like that.
I was just talking about how she ain't had no help.
Basically,
I just think game wise, minus the dunking or whatever, I felt like she was like a Westbrook. Shot just go.
Now just think about it. I can't say she hasn't had help necessarily. I would say
what other all-star player played with her on the Dream?
Okay, hold on. I would consider an all-star though, but she's been helping her out with scoring as well. Cheyenne Parker's been used for the team as well. That's basically the only type of help she's been getting.
I mean, besides that, ain't nobody.
Yeah, I know. Not consistent enough. Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Like,
even with that, we still tied for 6th in that standings.
Hey,
never just to make the playoffs somehow. Still, it's surprising.
Hey,
they made the playoffs, man.
Yeah, they still made the playoffs. Yeah, I check the rest of the schedule, man.
Tell Alpha Copper put on a wig, man, and tell him he feel like a woman.
Man, that dude was
the Turkish League MVP, man. I'm over here thinking this dude was finna do something, man. Oh, Turkish League MVP. Get the fuck the hell up.
Why we even got him still on our radar? Why is he still a part of this organization?
See, we should. This
because he probably playing for free.
Why should have picked Kenneth Lofton Jr. over him? Guaranteed. If we had,
well, Alpha Kaba, Alpha Kaba been with us for goddamn it, what 4 years now. Yeah, he's been with us 4 years now.
So I'm saying why and how? Like,
you know what, man? I would agree with you, but in his defense, at least his knees work.
Yep.
At
least he can play. At least he can show up and play. At this point, I just need cats who can play right now at this point. But let me get out of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all stay up. Make sure y'all tap in with my guy Mike, man. RLN Productions, and he do it all: graphic design, shirts. Hey, he do good quality on them shirts, bro. I got the June T-shirt from him from last year. Hey, the color, none of that stuff faded, none of that stuff. So he used quality. You want to drop your stuff in the chat, Mike?
Well, I ain't even know that or whatnot, but I have to go to it. But yeah, they can follow me on like Instagram. At Arc Alien, ARCH_alien or whatnot. You know, see a little artwork. And I'm sitting here drawing something. You know, laying down foundation for a painting right now and whatnot though. But yeah,
You should
know, hit me
drawing
up
up
for-
some goddamn offensive plays.
Hey, bro.
Nate need
Hey,
to
bro, I don't know if you remember. Yeah, we gotta go, but I'm about to say, yeah, I did that job one time on like a live. It was when LP was the coach. I think when we lost to Miami or something
Oh
like
my
that in a row.
God! Don't bring that game up.
I was so mad, but I drew up a whole play on the fly to show how garbage LP is. I'm like, do you see how simple it is to call
Hey,
time
real
out
quick,
and make a play?
Mike, real quick before I leave, man, real quick, bruh. What was the final play that we drew up in the Miami game, bro? What was that? Was that the Miami game
man.
when Trey was supposed to go get the ball? And I don't
Well,
know.
he said it's over.
We was inbounding it
Oh,
from
you
the
talking
baseline.
about in the playoffs?
Yeah, the playoff.
Oh, you talking
this
about?
year's
Oh yeah,
playoff.
Drake. Yeah, Drake was standing alone towards the half court.
Bro, Trey quit. It's simple
Exactly.
as that. It was a combination. It's a combination of two things. Trey quit. They said, and we saw it in the huddle pictures or whatever. Trey wasn't even paying attention, but Nate said the play was designed for Trey to get it. He ain't even paying attention. The number two thing is, if you go back and look at it or whatever, the play was designed for people to actually set picks. And I've said this before too. I was like, man, we got some horrible screen setters. But like, bro, that last pick and that last play, go back and look at it. Nobody actually set a pick on their man.
I know.
Nobody got open. Like they all just sat there and like ran by each other or something like that. Like just real quick. They didn't even love folks. Like they just moved past each other. I'm like, bruh. Like if I was the coach, I'd have been like, but Nate was like, hey, whatever. But I'm just like, bruh, like y'all ain't even put your body on not one person.
Bruh. All right, man. Let me go, bro. Cause I'm finna get upset. All right, family. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Appreciate y'all support. I'll be back here, man, after the next summer league game. I think we got a game not tomorrow.
I think we got one more. It's yet to
and then we start that summer league playoff. We ain't got to do the play-in.
Everybody made the playoff though?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, everybody made the playoffs, so we ain't got to do a playing game this year.
I was about to say, well, we 2-2, but all right.
Hey. All right, fam. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all stay up, man. Make sure y'all hit that
Hold
like
it down,
button
bro.
for y'all.